Hey, we're live.
Hello.
Hello. I didn't see you there.
Wait, is everyone in the right place? Yes. Carry
We
on.
are. Yeah, right on. Hello. Welcome to Water Under the Bridge. This is a 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Do we have the party poppers? No? Okay. In which we play old school adventure modules, which are converted up to 5th edition and set in our homebrew setting of Andaren. So, some names might be a little different, but the general context is definitely still there, as you'll soon see. Here to introduce herself is Ava.
Hi, I'm Junko.
Hi.
I play Ava.
No lies detected.
I am let's see. It's my rogue. I do things. I totally see some ghosts every once in a while. I'm a little crazy, and killing things are kind of try to change some ways, but it's really hard when you have a bunch of evil villains doing evil things, and it's hard to be redeemed. Anyway,
yeah. Nope, that's fair.
when I am not playing D&D and not working, I stream over here of RHU, and it's very sporadic because out of the 4 days off I scheduled myself this week, I get one. So, yay.
That's tragic.
It's okay.
Woof. Well, thank you. Nice to meet you. Ashlo?
Hi, that's me. I'm Ashlow. Or am I Ithri? I don't know. I'm confused now. I play Ithri, who's a dwarf with now a sword and shield. He's sort of going more Greek than Norse, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. He likes hitting things with now a sword. And a hammer when he's making stuff, although making stuff hasn't happened for a while. But unmaking stuff has.
Stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's concerned at the moment, but we'll see how things go. Other than that, I'm just a dude on the internet sometimes, but you probably can't find me most places other than on League if you try hard enough, but I wouldn't recommend it because I will in
Do you
your
give prizes
games.
if people find you?
Yeah, I give them kills because I'm terrible at the game.
Which
Nice.
role do you play?
Support, tank, ADC. Depends on who I want to feed, really.
You may as well
Okay.
just speak German as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you just said.
Hang on. Barbarian, rogue, or cleric? Does that...
Now that I can follow.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Okay, so you're a giver.
I'm a giver. I'm always a giver. Today's t-shirt is showing my age. And I want you all
I
to
feel
feel old.
personally attacked by that t-shirt.
It's not an attack. It's an attack. Who am I kidding? But it's also a self-attack. So, Do you know
That is an assault and AA batteries.
Fun fact, the first digital camera I ever had, you had to put in a floppy disk. Floppy disk into the camera, and then you took photos. It was great. Yeah.
Wow.
That's me.
You should play some old school D&D sometime. Maybe some 1st edition. I could see you really doing well there.
I could maybe be persuaded.
Thank
You
you.
have to make it worth his while.
Yeah.
Oh,
All that
is
cash
that
dollar.
right?
Yeah.
Well, how about yield other Ash?
I'm the other Ash. I'm here too. I play Cora. She's a monk. Sometimes she looks like other people. Sure, that's okay. When I'm not playing Cora, I make stuff and sell it online. At Pixelbound Studios. You can find it on Instagram and Etsy. And I'll actually be going to a con later this month. So that'll be fun. Unfortunately, there won't be a game that weekend. And it'll be my fault. So I'm sorry.
Worth noting, that's because we're both going to be at the con and there's no DM for the weekend.
Yeah, I'm taking him with me to put him to work. So
PvP.
Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, you guys
The
come
bee.
on over to the con, and maybe we'll all just play in person. How about that?
Oh my
Ashley, you
God.
better get started walking though.
Yeah, it's a bit of a journey.
The camera focused for a second.
That
But there's
is
a bee.
that is a cute bee. What's
I
that
have
bee been up to
peach.
today?
Sticking his ass in flowers.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's what bees do. You know,
Okay, fair enough.
that's about it. Yeah.
Thank you, Saraha.
That's me. I'm Saraha. I almost said Kyra. I can't get my name straight this week. I'm so sorry.
Ashley, you infected her.
With what?
Quick, say sense motive. I just want to check something.
Insight check.
What?
That's right, bitch.
Too high level. Too high level. Sorry, please continue.
I play Novacree, a druid. I can't talk. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on in the world.
It's fine. Talking is
No,
a big
don't
part
ask
of
that.
this
Don't
game.
answer that question.
All right.
Oh, don't. No.
I mean, in the world of D&D.
How's that plant doing?
Which one?
Why did
That
you just
one
point
right
at
there.
me?
I've
Oh,
got
sorry.
this plant. And
I
this,
mean,
Yeah, that one.
that one.
I was
that
briefly a
one.
plant, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So
That one's doing okay.
from my tiny window that I have you open in, it kind of looks like there's just a really big stalk of broccoli on your camera
Wait.
because I can't see it very well.
Oh, the Monstera?
I guess I could see that.
Is
like
it?
keep in
That's
mind
a
it
big
is
one.
very small on my screen, so I can't like perceive
Oh,
very
fair.
much.
Yeah.
But from a
It-
distance, I just wanted you to know it looks like you
Maybe
are a
she
really
likes
big broccoli
broccoli.
enthusiast.
When was the last time you saw broccoli? Just out of interest.
Wow.
Just
Well,
because it looks
let me
nothing like
just
No, the
broccoli.
plants get the
Let's
cats
get
get
the
the
hit list
broccoli.
started.
This is here. This is Rufio.
Oh, such chaos today already.
He says
Great.
broccoli. I'll take some.
This is Rufio. He now lives with me. He's a new addition to my household. So there you go, everybody.
Whoever named
Cute.
that cat has immaculate taste in movies.
Damn straight.
I don't know where the name came from. He was originally named Ruffian, and then they started calling him Rufio. So that is his name now.
It just makes it better, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
I,
also,
But he's cute.
that hurt.
Yeah.
Ashley,
That's my
it's
update.
before
I'm
her
done.
time. It is before her time.
But
I think that-
surely
but,
that
yeah.
film isn't before anyone's time. Everyone, never mind. It's fine.
But it was a character played by Prince Zuko, just saying. Thank you, Saraha. You've aged all of us.
welcome.
More than my T-shirt did.
Yeah, it's true. I guess I should say I'm Askell Archer. I run games, play D&D, DM. I will be playing various elemental horrors and entities from beyond the edges of time and space and reality.
Only when you're
That's
able.
very specific.
And one snake. Yeah, when I'm able.
I hate it so much.
I said what I said. Hey, Ashlow gassed me up for that one. You want to be mad at someone, get mad at Ashlow this time.
There's
when I'm
plenty
not-
anger to go around.
When I'm not upsetting my PCs in this game or that, I stream Askell Archer. Did I get that right? Am I pointing in the right place?
Yeah.
I am. Hey, you love to see it. And I'm about to start a horror game. I don't actually know anything about it other than I'm actually looking it up because I can't even remember the name. It's called Ikai. Anyone? No? Yeah, I got nothing. I was told it's a horror puzzle and that it's going to scare the shit out of me. So,
But
just
that's
desserts.
that's what you deserve.
It is my just desserts. I do recognize this.
That's fair.
So that's us. Let's talk about you for a second, chat. If you want to be involved in the game today, you can do so by spending your gold pieces on chat's blessings, which our players can spend to give plus or minus 1 to any d20 roll per point that they spend. So the more they have, the more they can spend, the more directly chat is going to be responsible for my migraines. I guess that's the spiel. Shall we?
I'll run the thing.
can't keep me away. You can't lock me out forever. I will always find a way back in. I will not stop.
And we're back.
We're back. All right. Let's recap, because you guys got some stuff going on in your lives. A lot of baggage at the moment. You've come into the Temple of Elemental Sin, a place where elemental evil gods and demigods are venerated, all so that a demon queen, Zugdmoy, and her partner in crime, Ayuz, can conquer and spread their agenda. It should have been wrapped up 10 years ago. It wasn't, so you've come to fix the job. And you've been doing quite a good job of that. You managed to sneak into the second layer of the temple, and you've succeeded in assassinating, accidentally, the cleric of elemental air, assassinating deliberately and with great violence the cleric of elemental fire, and picking a fight with every entity and then some in the water temple, and ultimately completely disintegrating the cleric of elemental water. You have a hydra now, in 7 or 8 headed hydra. I think it's 7 now.
It was 7 when we last looked.
I think it's 7, yeah.
It was
Could
7
be
when you
more.
last looked.
Also, I feel like the term "we have a Hydra" is a little bit misleading, but carry
well,
on.
I was going to say you have a hydra stuck in a room nearby.
Oh, okay.
Which you can still hear periodically. You haven't had a chance to really fully explore the water temple since combat only just ended. However, at the very end of combat, as you were just sort of taking a moment to breathe and realize you won, you're all alive, and you were getting ready to question one of your companions' moral fiber.
I wasn't, but sure.
Some of you were. Some, yeah. The wizard Dracon collapsed. And after a couple of minutes of trying to rouse him, trying to figure out what is wrong, it became clear that he was comatose. He wasn't waking up, at least not right now. So, Valkyrie, what would you like to do? Do you need a recap on like what the room looks like that you're in?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot.
I dropped my wild shape, by the way, so you can
Is
X-nay that token.
Also, is the void swirly thing of death still going?
No, oh no, it's up for 10 minutes.
Oh, you're correct. You are correct.
Concentration.
It is still swirling around Dracon, though it has not harmed any of you. In fact, I would say, no, you know what? When he went comatose, it sort of began to weaken and weaken, pulling inward more and more until after like your efforts to rouse him, which I did say you spent a couple minutes trying to help him, it has fizzled out. The noodle curtain is still there, by the way.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. What do we do? Ithri's panicking.
We need to get Dracon back to wait, what's the city called? Fuck.
Nox.
I was right. No.
Can I make a medicine check on him? Figure out. Did we already do that?
You did.
I think
we already did that. We
You
already
did, and
that.
that's when you determined like he's clearly in a coma. It wasn't clear why. Though, if you want, you could try an Arcana check.
Oh, I'll
See
try.
if you can discern a little more.
I'll give it a go, but
May I also try?
I won't.
Anyone who's like checking him over, trying to.
I
That's a
definitely.
Yeah,
four.
Nova.
yeah,
You
I
can
don't
just tell he's
know
in a coma.
anything
Cora.
about Arcana.
Knowing that he's in a coma, you're able to discern this is some kind of magical coma, but you can't really. You don't know the details of it. Only that it is magical in nature.
Can I try to use Mind Link to speak in his mind to see if maybe he's able to respond that way? Like, see if his.
You did already try that.
I did?
Yep, last week I believe you tried
You're
that.
on top of it. Last
I think
week.
I don't remember doing that, but I
There's-
guess I'll believe you.
If, even failing that, trying again, he doesn't. There's no response. Your telepathy echoes into the void.
Ithri's just going to do a quick check around to make sure there's no other threats in nearby rooms, specifically through the noodle curtain.
Okay, stepping through the noodle curtain, you can see that there are 2 open doors to the left and right, and then a set of shut double doors made of bronze, verdigris bronze, directly ahead of you.
Are these?
I will also remind, by the way, that though the corpses of all those bodies in the room to the north were disintegrated, all of their gear is just laying splayed out across the floor here and there.
Yeah, there's a magic ring, a magic mace, and magic armor.
Among other
I
things.
wrote that down.
Ithri's going to check in both of these rooms quickly to make sure there's no people.
Okay. Poking your head into the room to the right, which on the map would be to the left, so into this room, you see that it's swathed in a rich green. Even the ceiling is obscured by gossamer green hangings. Tapestries on the walls depict scenes of undersea cruelty and death, maiming, drowning, worse things. There's a large bronze brazier standing in the middle of the floor, which sends off curls of sweetish, not Swedish.
I was going to say.
Swedish.
Yeah, Sweden is in Andaran.
Whoa.
Of like a
Whoa.
sweet, fishy smelling smoke. It is flanked by hanging bronze lamps, which shed a green glow throughout the room and sort of flicker like looking up into sunlight from underwater. You see 6 plush armchairs, each with a matching footstool and low table. Actually, I think those are even on the map. On each table is a small decanter, a bowl of nuts and fruit, trail mix, and a stemmed cup of serpentine, which is like a greenish stone. In the center of the west wall is a couch, green velvet, piled with pillows. There's a round table in front of it with an ivory tray, upon which you see heaped seashells. There's an armoire to each side of the door near you.
Sensing a theme.
Is it fire? No.
Yeah.
Ithri would, after checking both these rooms.
Oh, do you want to know about the other? The other room's different.
Yeah. Tell me about this one as well.
So going into the other room, scrolling up, it's about 20 feet by 30 feet, furnished in rich green rugs, carpets, drapery, furniture, etc. Much like the other one, just not quite as nice. There are 4 bronze pedestals, one in each corner of the room, holding green globes of some odd sort, which are providing a greenish illumination to the area. Sort of like if you ever walked into a Spencer's Gifts, they have those little electric balls, but instead of like purple light, they're green.
I always wanted one of those.
Same. There are 2 upholstered armchairs and side tables to the north. The center of the room is dominated by a long table with 4 chairs. On the table, you see green vessels, a decanter, 6 goblets, some bowls and plates, a basin, and a small box. There is a high desk against the west wall, just south of you. You're right next to it. Sitting on it are a few scraps of parchment, some writing tools. There's a large wardrobe by a door in the south wall. That's it.
A3's gonna run back in, presuming the situation hasn't changed. There's a lot of doors out of here. I don't know if we're safe. Maybe Dracon needs to rest?
I think we should just head to Burn. I know we're supposed to meet him in like
He might
7
know-
hours, but
I can tell this is magical. He might know a way to help him.
You two don't look like you're fit to open a door. That's pointing at Jinko and Nova.
I can open doors.
We'll be
I wasn't
okay.
pointing at you.
No, I know. I'm volunteering.
You'll be.
I'm okay.
I will
I mean,
healing word Junko though.
we don't have
Oh,
any.
Da, 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 da.
We don't.
Oh wow, a 1. Oh, take 4 points of healing. Woo.
I mean, she's now 5 times what she was. So
yeah, pretty much.
that is a good point.
That's upsetting.
We know the way out. The way Brunk went earlier.
Yeah, we should just go that way. We I don't think it's worth Dracon's we're not anywhere. If we run into anyone, we're fucked.
you sure
so.
you guys don't just want to sit here for an hour?
I don't think anybody's. Oh, like a short rest.
Yeah.
Take a breather.
Just,
I mean, we
just
could,
so
yeah.
Just in case we run into
Actually,
a drunk troll or
I just
a patrol of
worry
bugbears that are
about-
pissed off because we sent them into a garbage patch. Or
actually no, let's do that because if we rest for a
hydra.
bit, I can change into different animals again and perhaps get out of here faster.
Okay. One of these rooms.
I'll pick Dracon
Yeah,
up
let's
and
just-
take him into the room with the sofa.
Barricade in a room for like an hour and take a short rest.
Okay.
Room with the sofa was bottom, the other one.
Oh, there's. Oh, I'm sorry. The room with the sofa. You said.
Yeah, so I can
okay.
lay Dracon down in comfort.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
This one looks like it's the most comfortable one to barricade in anyway.
Oh,
so.
okay.
It's nicer. This is also the one though that
Oh.
has the sweet fish-smelling brazier.
Card, did you put some fish in this?
No, I'm all out of fish.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Someone help me. Listen at this door.
I'll listen.
Cool.
No, I'll listen.
No.
No. Are you
Wait.
Are you okay? Oh wait, you're just listening. You're not going in.
Yeah.
And we
Okay,
just
okay.
need to make sure
Yeah.
that.
Go ahead. You're good.
Investigation?
No, perception if you're listening at the door.
Yeah.
I'll do
A
one. I
total
am.
of 13.
Oh, I'm distracted.
13 and 10. Neither of
Yeah.
you can hear anything on the other side of the door.
E3, it's easier to listen if you shut up.
That's just my breathing.
Oh.
Breathe with your mouth closed.
Hold your breath next time.
You're
Okay,
right.
try again.
No.
Okay.
This represents like you've each done your best. You just each have heard nothing.
Yeah, this dresser thing right here, I'm gonna put it in front of the door.
The armoire.
Armoire in front of the door. Just.
Okay.
I wish I knew how to make like sliding, uncomfortable wood on wood noises.
It's quite heavy. It sounds like there's a lot of stuff in it
What's
Oh,
in
as you
it?
drag it.
E3,
Hello.
can you take this stuff? I gave him the shield and the sword.
There was more than just a. There was a lot
I
of
meant
stuff
that was
out there.
that I was holding from.
Do you
the
remember
fire guy.
who's?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
Allroom.
Right. Gotcha.
Aurum
Okay.
shield, Aurum sword. Okay.
And Cora's gonna go over here in the corner and focus on being herself, and try to turn back.
Okay. It's almost reflexive at this point. It takes you no time at all. You just shift back into Cora.
And I'll just be here.
I mean, I don't really need to arrest. To arrest? That went wrong in my face. I don't really need to rest. Do you guys want me to see if I can find anything out from the stuff that's here?
Oh, I mean, like all the magic items and stuff that was dropped.
Aren't we here for information? Although, actually, I know 3 will go pick up all of the stuff that wasn't destroyed off of... I've forgotten his name.
Belsornig's
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. On his person, I'm gonna have to open his character sheet again. How dare you make me do
He dropped
this?
he had a ring, a mace, and armor. That was
Yep.
what you said last time.
That is correct. Yes, absolutely.
Already
That is
done
what
that.
he had.
I know that
Oh.
ring's a freedom of movement ring.
Yep, it looks just like the one Lareth.
He didn't have a ring, he had a phylactery.
Are you sure? Oh, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. That's a head slot item. Okay, so I guess it would take a short rest to identify this, but you guys are taking a short rest?
Yep.
So if you want, I can just tell you the magical gear that you've picked up.
Do the clerics, the 2 clerics that came in, did they have anything special upon them?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't pick up, I wouldn't start taking armor off. In fact, I think I turned one of them to pasta, but anything like special rings, I'd probably take their holy symbols.
I mean, they were wearing non-magical full plate. Each of them also has a magic mace.
We'll take those.
I used some hit dice.
Smart.
3 hit dice.
It looks like that's the only magical gear they had on them.
Yeah, cool. I'll just put that in the pile in the room.
2 magic maces.
2.
Okay. So for your short rest, you can identify that each of those maces is just a +1 mace. You can identify that indeed Belsornig's ring was a ring of free action.
Free action.
The mace is called a Mace of Smiting.
Okay.
And it does an extra, it's effectively +2 to hit and damage versus constructs. And on a natural 20, it deals an additional 7 damage, or if it's a construct, an additional 14 damage.
Sure.
Also, if it hits a construct with 25 or fewer hit points, the construct is destroyed.
Nice.
Wow. Wow, we will.
The armor that he had was +1 full plate, or +1 plate, rather.
Okay, got that.
There's
down.
also, you guys picked something up over in the fire area. That was 206. Yeah, I believe you picked up 2 things that you weren't able to identify. The first was the sword. Not the one wielded by Alrem, but the one by that lieutenant who had the rope.
Mm-hmm.
A rope of entanglement, which you now know how to use and can use effectively. Did I already give you guys the... I did not. Okay, so here is your item card for the rope of entanglement.
Which I think Cora has right now.
Yeah.
And the sword is a flame tongue. If you use the command word, you can cause it to erupt into flames.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
I
Okay.
believe that was all the magical items that you guys picked up that you hadn't identified. Is that correct?
Yes.
Aurum shield and sword.
Oh, Allram had some stuff. Where is Allram?
Oh, I've already put that in twice now. Okay. So I've got Aurim's Warhammer, Orange Chainmail, Aurum Shield, and Aurim's...
Okay, I got it. Allram had a +2 chainmail, +1 shield, and +2 Warhammer. So that Warhammer is maybe the nicest Warhammer you've ever seen.
Hello. We've got so much gear. Sorry, what was the shield? A +1. +1.
Not as nice as some of the shields you already have.
Yeah, we've got so many.
Was it the holy symbol you said Cora still has? Right? Allrim's
You had Aurim's, yeah.
Oh, the one with the ruby set into it?
She would have given that to Ithri as well.
Okay. Yeah, I've got
I didn't know if that was magical or just a holy symbol.
Okay.
Just a holy symbol. A very fancy one, though.
With a big ruby in it. Oh, no, I've just remembered. I think that Dracon had that.
I mean, you could
Because he swapped it for a ruby. Yeah, I guess Ithri will carry Dracon's equipment and Dracon.
It's not magic, but I want to note that among Belsornik's belongings was a gold belt set with lapis lazuli. I don't know how you pronounce that. And malachite.
Belsornik was the water temple guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember the vortex destroyed everything not magical?
Yeah, you said that.
It would have.
That's what you said last game.
All of his biological elements.
Okay.
Otherwise, that would be a pretty awful spell.
I was just going what you said last.
It may be, but no, it would not have destroyed that, nor the purse that he has with a little bit of money, 21 gold, 14 platinum, and an iron key with a word inscribed on it with runes.
What's the word?
Bliss.
Is it written in common? Or
No, it is in runic.
Dracon, read magic. Oh.
Like,
He doesn't have that anyway.
it would be probably in a draconic.
Oh, he does read
draconic characters.
I can read Draconic.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say I knew one of you could.
Yeah.
But that is what it translates to. And finally, he had a gold ring with a peridot bezel. I've never heard that term.
Bezel.
Is it a bezel? What is that?
A bezel is a type of edge.
Ah.
It's a bevel.
That's a bevel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh.
Now we both look stupid.
Hey, this isn't my first time. I'm comfortable here.
Fair enough.
It's a groove holding the crystal of a watch or stone of a gem in its setting.
Ah, gotcha.
Can you have a bezeled bevel?
Probably.
Maybe.
But there'd be no
theory.
point.
A beveled bezel.
It
I
probably
like the
is
second way more.
beveled to hold the thing. Anyway.
And you guys got the 21 gold, 14 platinum?
I wrote it down, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Is that everything?
That was a lot of inventory. I think I've got everything.
I wrote it all down.
Plus 2 + 1 maces, +1 + 1 plate. Mace of smiting, ring of free action. Allrim's sword was the
Flame tongue, or not flame tongue.
No, that wasn't Allrim's
He had
sword.
yeah. The flame tongue was the other guy's sword. Rope of entanglement, a warhammer, and just what the warhammer was. +1 shield, ruby amulet, a gold belt with lapis lazuli and malachite, some money, an iron key, and a gold ring.
so much. I think it's just is it possible to carry this all?
Well, I mean, we could divide it up if people need some of that equipment.
If
You
not,
guys,
it's very good equipment.
do you
Yeah.
mind if I hang on to the rope now that I figured out how to use it?
You go for it.
Sure.
Can anyone use a good sword?
I cannot use swords. I don't know how.
They weigh too much. I don't prefer it.
Okay. Ithri's gonna leave behind some of his original stuff.
I would be able to use a shield,
rid
but
of-
I don't have an extra limb for that. So
I just think like there's no way Ithri's gonna carry all of this plus his original stuff. So that's...
I can help carry some stuff.
I can
Yeah,
carry some stuff.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
just...
like, Ithri's currently got like 2 light hammers, 2 war hammers, a maul, 3 swords, 2 shields.
I
Yeah,
can
you're
carry
carrying-
65 more pounds until I'm encumbered. So
I'm more
I'm
just
just
thinking like
imagining
logistics.
Ithri walking into a room.
I mean, there's a reason he's very audible wherever he goes.
I guess this is why.
does
Yeah.
anyone need that ring of free action? It does take an attunement slot. So
I've got the phylactery, so I think it does
Oh.
the same thing.
I'm happy for whoever to take it. Who would it be best on? If you
I
have
mean, it doesn't. It lets you move through difficult terrain, and you can't be paralyzed or restrained. So
does it help? Can you use it in your animal shapes?
I could, but I don't have a free attunement slot at the moment.
Oh, Junko,
I could use it.
Yeah, you should take it.
use it.
Called again.
Ring of free action.
Okay.
Might
My last
actually
attunement
be-
slot has been.
Did you guys add the gold that you should have added? I put
How
it
much?
into Discord a while back because
I think
some
so.
people
Oh.
were requesting we split it up. And
No.
now that person is unconscious, so
That's a pretty ring.
I
Now I
will
kinda want
put it back in chat.
I think I did, so I'm not going to re-add it.
Here, I'll put it in our chat. There you go. That's not
Um,
including the stuff that we just picked up off of Belsornig, so
So, just as like just trying to keep some of his space free, Ithri is going to de-hammer 2 +1 maces, a Ulrim's +1 shield,
a
a +1 chainmail that he's been carrying.
smart.
I think that'll do for now.
I
That
can
is a
use
lot of
maces.
residuum.
Can I hold on to that mace of smiting?
Yeah, that wasn't one of the ones I was going to de-hammer, so yeah, you go for it.
Ooh.
So as E3, for the rest of you's visuals, as E3 takes this hammer, is this your first time?
No, I have done it already, but we didn't actually describe it because I think stuff panicking happened.
Okay. So he like takes the hammer, sets one of the maces in front of him, gives it a single clang, and you just see like the exterior of the mace just falls off onto the floor into piles of glittering white dust. And the mace is still
Nice.
there, but it's like somehow it's lost its sheen.
You got a broom and dustpan.
I imagine that Ithri'd be doing this on the ivory tray just to collect all the
Oh.
residuum. Just
Sure. Well, what would you do with the seashells that were on the ivory tray?
I'd take
on the
them.
floor. Oh, sorry.
On the floor.
Help
I
pick him up
mean,
again and give him
I would
some
take
over.
them. As soon as he's moving them, I'd be like,
Okay, yeah. If you guys are interacting with any of the treasures in here, definitely let me know. Let me see what those seashells, if they're worth anything, so I can make a note.
I don't care if they're worth
Nope,
anything. I just
the
want
seashells
them.
have no value at all. So yeah.
Yeah, but they're cool.
They're all yours. They are pretty. They are pretty.
Seashells from Belsornig's room. That's what I'm gonna call them.
It's his seashell collection.
Oh, do you think he was gonna sell them?
Belsornig sells seashells
By
on the seashore.
seashore, yeah, by the seashore. I have a list, but I'm not doing this.
Okay, I've added seashells.
So how much residuum would I get from the 2+1 maces? That, what did I say? 1+1 chainmail and something else.
Remind me what is the item card?
Oh, it does. It tells me. Hang on, gotta find
I was
it.
gonna say I thought it tells you what it is.
Well, if it tells me, I will just sort it out myself.
Okay.
Save you the brain power. Cool. Was Ithri able to get a short rest during this? Because he was sort of not.
Everyone
okay.
can get. You guys get a short rest.
I feel like you beating things up is you relaxing.
Yeah.
I mean,
honestly,
each item only takes a single hit from the hammer to disenchant. So.
And honestly, at this point, I feel like smithing for Ithri is just chill compared to his life.
He's just
recently.
zenned out.
Yeah. Have we not had? Oh, because we only just had a long rest, didn't we? Okay, so let's do that.
Are we gonna go back for the men tied up? Cora?
I want to. I don't want to leave him here. Then we might
Why?
have to fight. We might have to fight him again later. I'm sure if we leave him, he's gonna untie himself or something. So.
But what are we gonna do with him if we take him?
What if he's untied himself already?
Because we're going to Noct, might I remind you. So.
He's my prisoner. And if anybody asks me about it, I'm gonna tell him that.
I won't fight you on it. Before we go, do we want to raid these offices for info?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like
raid.
Do we need to make a check on that, or?
No, just kind of tell me what you're doing, and I'll work with you.
Checking for papers, documents,
Vacuuming up all the paper.
Anything that seems like it could be temple related.
So in the room that you're in right now,
A diary?
there are the 2 armoires and a whole bunch of chairs, the brazier, and a door to the south.
We're looting the 2. Ithri would make sure that we'd looked through these 2.
Sure.
Drawers, yeah.
Hanging lamps.
Are there any secret doors?
Hold tight. I'll come back to that. Okay. The first armoire contains a suit of plate armor, a shield, a mace, and a green cloak.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All non-magic.
Good.
Green cloak?
Take that cloak.
Does
Wait,
cloak
is
have a
that
symbol?
Yeah.
There's no symbol on it. It's just the same color green as a lot of the other garments you've seen around here.
Yeah.
It's his casual wear.
The other armoire holds various kind of nondescript garments, just a bit of, everyday wear. In addition to a robe of watered green silk.
I'm adding that to my collection.
A 10-armed octopus is stitched in gold thread in a position where it looks like it's writhing from back to front. And where the tentacles reach the breast of the robe is a gold circle set with 12 peridots, 4 of which are small, 4 of which are medium, and 4 of which are huge, in sort of a clock pattern.
I'm adding that to my collection of robes that I've taken from all of the temples.
And a hook on one side of the interior supports a censer made of bronze and coated with verdigris.
What's a censer again?
Yeah, what's that?
Like one of those burning things that a priest goes around a church with.
Oh, like incense. Okay.
Yeah. Other than the robe, I don't think any of that's interesting to Ithri.
No, I'm just taking the look. I gotta complete the collection at this point,
Gotta catch them all.
It's just going to be an obsession. We need all cloaks with symbols on.
It's the temple line from Nova.
from by Nova Creek.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
exclusive.
The only things of interest in the room or maybe the ivory tray. Ivory is valuable. The decanter, bowl, and cup are probably not worth a whole lot. The hanging lamps do glow. I mean, they are creating a green light, but probably not worth much beyond a curiosity. The brazier itself does not appear to be enchanted, so whatever incense somebody was throwing in there is what stinks of sweet fish.
I'm not seeing any paperwork or anything.
There was a
And
desk.
Junko, go ahead and make your investigation check. Go ahead, you guys can continue.
There was a desk next door in that room.
And we should check that for sure, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because we found some... Oh, yeah. We found Allroom that was writing a letter to recruit people, but that wasn't really...
I'll check the desk.
Well, hold on. Junko hasn't rolled yet. Still waiting for that roll.
I'm just saying, that's what I'm
For
doing.
the secret doors?
Yeah, you wanted to, right?
Yeah. Or was it perception?
No. Investigation.
Okay.
15. You aren't finding any signs of a secret door.
Okay. I will check every room that we're in, because the one guy had a secret room in the hall. So
I mean, there's 3 doors we haven't gone through yet that aren't secret.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one room at a time.
people in them,
Okay.
though.
So going into the other room that had like the table and the desk and all that, you find, let's see, oh my gosh, there's a lot in here. That's all the details on the underpriests.
If it's easier to just copy and paste it into a chat, because we'd probably just be grabbing everything and running.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
I'm not
it's okay.
gonna. I'm not gonna be reading it really. I'm just gonna be quick scan and put it in a.
Shove it in a bag.
Yeah.
Read it later.
Nicely, we stay organized here. Put it in my
As
folder.
mentioned,
my
there
binder.
is a lot of furnishing in here of green. There are some chests, which were mentioned. It looks like they're locked.
From the back.
Wait a minute. Oh, hang on. No chests. No chests. I'm sorry. No chests. I'm looking at the wrong room.
I know where to find those chests.
The table service in here though looks quite valuable, as it is all fashioned from fine malachite. Really? You put this in the treasure? Why couldn't this be in their inventory? The 2 priests from here, among their gear, were some rings, gold, fashioned with a 10-armed monster and set with I have no freaking clue what cabochon is. A really finely cut peridot held in place by the monster's tentacles. So there would be 2 of those.
Can you spell that word for us? I want to look it up.
Yeah, because Google thinks it's a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Capuchin? That's a monkey.
It's actually like that.
Oh, then that's how it was cut, maybe.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
And there are 2 of these.
All right, I wrote down 2.
Oh, cab. Okay. A
Oh
cavachon
man, you
is a
could
type
punch
of dog.
somebody with this.
Hell yeah. So we have a gold ring with peridot and then 2 other gold rings with peridots, but these ones have a 10-armed monster on them.
Mm-hmm.
These guys were blinged out.
I
Is
know.
it like the juggernaut that was attacking us, or?
No, that was like a bunch of sea creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There
I was
were
just
there were
curious.
10-armed octopi mixed in with the sea creatures attacking you that were part of that, though.
Octopus are so cool.
Not like that though.
Surely that would
Fair.
be a dectopie.
Hmm.
Yes, I think so.
So can I grab any shit in this desk? Is that
The desk is just loose paper and
nothing useful to grab?
ink and such. Yeah.
Ink.
Sorry.
I don't need that.
Oh,
Wait,
Break
what?
on
That's
wood,
character
break
growth.
punches.
I haven't dyed my hair in a long time.
Sure.
I just thought that we were
Stilly?
busy.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a curtain?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look beyond that. Right here?
Yeah, seems smart.
Yeah, there's an opening in the wall
Oh,
with another
Well,
curtain behind it.
is this spaghetti?
No.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay, I peek through. Can I do it?
You want to peek?
Yeah, I'm peeking.
Yeah, sure. Sure, you have a little peek. Uh-oh.
I didn't know this was here.
It's not letting me
E3
select.
didn't mention it.
I don't think E3 noticed it. Oh, you should be able to see through there. Yeah, yeah.
I can't. I'm stuck. Help!
What the hell?
Help!
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 Help! Help!
Get me out! Help! Help! Help!
Uh-oh.
Help.
Okay, get out of there, you goober. Hold still for a second. Hold still for. God damn it! Get away from there! Get!
Well, get.
Like a stray cat.
I will turn
Get-
this car around.
There. You can see through the curtain.
I close the curtain
Okay.
and I go back.
What the hell is that?
None of our business.
You
Let's
didn't
go
get a
back.
good look at it.
Nope.
Just
I go
saw
back.
like a pool and some kind of a well-lit
And a man.
chamber. No.
I mean,
I see him. He's right there.
No, she.
Oh, is that the
Oh.
token that you were
That is
talking
the
about?
token, yes. That is
You're like, that's not accurate.
some sort of a mer creature. You didn't get a very long look at them.
ooh.
Yeah, we don't need
Guys.
that.
Oh, Junko. There's
Yes?
somebody in there. In the there's a pool. I don't think we should.
Can I lift up the curtain a little bit from the bottom and peek?
Yeah. Peeking, you can see. So I'll give you a better description of the room then, since you're a more prolonged, taking a more prolonged look at it.
Can I do it stealthily though?
Yeah, make a stealth check,
Thank you.
and maybe I should make a little perception check.
Oh god.
Yeah, hang on.
I will also
Just go measure the
put up
distances
my
for no reason.
head.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
You have advantage on stealth, don't you?
Yeah, I did.
So looking out, you can see that the room is fashioned of great blocks of polished serpentine, except for the domed ceiling, which is of polished crystal. And it reflects everything in the room in a distorted way, sort of concentrating light down onto the center of the large oval pool in the center of the chamber. The whole place is lit with a blue-green light from the pool, and at the same time, the pool seems to absorb light, capturing it in its heart. Pale green flames come from 8 bronze cressets around the room, 4 on the east wall and 4 on the west. The flames give off light, but they don't do much to heat this otherwise cool, chilly room. You see tapestries of awful, vile sort covering the east and west sections of wall, while the southern wall shows a mosaic of some immense 10-armed octopoid creature, which is holding a sacrificial victim in each tentacle. The monster is fashioned from dark purple tiles with reddish highlights and green orbs. Now, as for the pool, it's about 20 feet across, 20 feet long, 25 feet long, and set in a basin of small lapis lazuli tiles. The water is crystal clear, and you can see, even from where you're at, all the way to the bottom, the edge depth appears to be about 4 feet, though it slopes steeply down to the middle to what looks like maybe 12 feet. Where there is, at the bottom, only at the very bottom, you see some sort of merfolk chained. She doesn't seem to have noticed you. She's just down there, held by, I would imagine, like the chain is to like a iron, it splits into iron manacles around her wrists, holding her down there, and it is very, very short. leaving her almost no room to move.
Can I make some kind of check to see if like they're evil or not?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Not very good at this, but that's gonna be a 15.
Your hackles are a little raised. You do get a sense that, like, this is weird. What's going on here? Like, something feels wrong about the room itself, but you're not really sure what. Your hackles are up, is about the best I can say.
And if I rolled low, my hackles would not be up, right?
No comment.
Okay. So from experience, last time there was a prisoner in water, it turned out to be an aboleth. So
that was not Junko's experience.
I know, but the player is paranoid now of water and creatures in water. I am going to lower the curtain for now.
Okay.
You can go.
There's something not right about this.
I didn't see much, but I agree. I think we should get back to Noct.
There's a merfolk in the water.
What's a merfolk? Like a fish body?
Was it a fish body or like more like humanoid?
Like your classic mermaid.
Okay.
I just don't have any
Are they-
mermaid tokens, believe it or not.
Did they see you? Are they friendly? What's their name? Should we find out?
Nope.
No, thank you. I am not strong enough to fight another combat right now.
You guys did spend hit dice, by the way, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
need to.
Just making sure.
Okay, so we'll come back here for sure. Yeah.
I would like to, but I
Okay.
don't see them in any immediate danger.
Guys, there's no paperwork.
What was in the desk?
Nothing. Just like just paper and ink.
I mean,
Like nothing useful.
shall I check behind this door?
I think we
Okay.
should get Dracon back to Noct.
Okay, let's go.
Let's just.
Ithri will pick Dracon up.
Okay. I'm going to just remove him from the map because he's a non-combatant
No!
anyway. Just know that you're carrying him.
Bye.
I can, if you want me to carry him, I can wild shape.
Save that for if it becomes urgent.
Okay.
For
Uh,
now, I got it.
Nova, do you know anything about mer people?
Do I know anything about mer people?
That would be a nature check, but do you think, given that you're from an inland area, I imagine it would probably be with disadvantage.
I mean, there's water there.
I don't think there is, but it's an inland lake. I don't think. You know what?
Are
I'll leave
mer
it to your
people? Are mer people like? I was gonna say, are they like elemental plane of water adjacent? Because I feel like I'd be familiar with elemental planes, but maybe not like mer people in the sense of like I grew up on the coast type.
Good
deal,
point.
you
We'll
know?
call it a straight nature check.
Sure. I do not know anything about mer people. That's a
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. I mean,
love it.
you've like never even heard of such things. Those kind of storybooks weren't really your people's jam. So
I don't know. Maybe they're from have to do with the plane of water, but I don't know. I've never.
Hey, what about you?
So Ithri would know about something mermaid adjacent, but I don't know if he'd know the translation in common from Norse to mermaid. So what do I roll for that?
history.
Oh, cool. Let's have a look. Holy so with a +0, that's 19.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, you know your stuff.
You mean Margiga? Sea spirits?
Sure.
We're not near the sea.
Spirits.
Are they good? Are they bad?
If you're on I mean, I've never met one. They're not real. Well, I guess they are. Sailors.
Jugo just like the shifty eyes, like.
Sailors.
There's one in a.
I don't know
behind a
how it's
curtain.
relevant, but
there's a pool with one in there.
They're supposed to be in the sea.
Well, they probably bound one here. They captured it. And... I mean, does it look like it's trapped?
Yes, but
Wait, it's
something
trapped?
doesn't feel right.
Well, I think that's a problem for when we have more manpower.
I
I
mean,
would like to help them, but yeah.
you're supposed to make sacrifices to them in order for safe voyage at
And
sea.
maybe-
That's why there's
Ooh,
no.
that doesn't sound.
Doesn't sound relevant. There's no
Doesn't
safe
sound-
voyage at sea here.
Well, maybe they're.
I mean, they were sacrificing things, let's be real.
Maybe they just like things that want sacrifices, and the sea bit isn't relevant.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Yep. Do we know which way to go?
I was gonna say, where are you guys going?
Yeah, we're Brunkman. We have to
I
get
don't
back
know
out.
where.
Back out into the main. Well, I gotta go get. I gotta fetch what's his name. Feldrin, and then we can go.
So,
We gotta go back out this way, though, right?
how much of a rush are you in? Because there's a Hydra through possibly that.
I don't want to go
curtain.
that way.
or that
We're
door.
not going that way.
Okay.
We're going this way.
There's also double doors here, just as a reminder.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
still have
that was one of
water
the ones
breathing
that
on
pointed.
as well.
Oh,
So we're good if we go
awesome.
through that way.
So we'll equip Dracon with a air temple cloak so he doesn't get smashed into a bronze door.
Yep.
And
Hold your breath,
myself.
Dracon.
He can breathe. It's fine.
He's got water breathing. He's good.
Okay. So you guys make your way out there.
Yeah.
There's no issue with the water breathing in effect. You make your way north through the air corridor,
Sweet.
that sickly gray one. You can feel a nasty, sickening breeze, but it has no effect upon you as you move through it wearing your air cloaks and robes. And you don't need to move your token all the way back there, but
I'll get Feldrin. Is he still
you
there?
can go. You find that he is indeed still there.
Is he unconscious still? Because Ithri knocked him out.
He is still unconscious. When
Oh,
Ithri
poor
knocks
guy.
you out, you don't wake up for a while.
Well, I'm gonna pick him up, and I'll carry him.
It's very like he's splayed out really bad.
Poor
When you
guy.
pick him up, like he's mouth open, like he's drooling a little bit. You can see that one of his eyes has swollen shut.
Oh,
It's very undignified.
This
Oh,
guy
no.
didn't
I'll-
deserve dignity, so it's fine.
I'll just like try to close his mouth and just carry him out of there.
Like trying to get the door shut behind you, like you end up smacking his head a couple
Yeah.
times
Oh,
on
no.
like, the door frame, and
I'm sorry.
kind of shut his boot laces in the door and have to like.
No, he doesn't have boots on.
Oh, that's right. That's
no,
right.
not
You,
his toes.
yeah. You. The point is, you get him back to the air temple.
Wait, so we're
And
going
we
up?
would go here.
Go where?
Here.
We're going up the well.
This is where Brunk
No.
was.
Oh.
No, Brunk went this way.
Hang on, I can't
There's
see.
no
Give me a
stairs that
second.
way.
There's so
There
there's so
has-
much map. I've no
There
idea
were
where your opinion.
stairs on the northwest side.
Yes, but they went down, didn't they?
I thought they went up.
Yeah, but Brunk went this way.
Well, maybe Brunk was gonna go join another group of
No, no, no.
mercenaries this way.
He was leaving.
We went that way though, and there was no.
We don't know what's over here.
I don't really
Okay,
wanna
yeah, sure,
Wait.
let's go.
Sure. Which way did Brunk go, Stilly?
I mean,
He went northwest. You're correct. But
That's
those stairs, by the way,
northeast.
did go up.
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
north-
saying. The ones in the
he
northwest.
did go that way.
That's
Oh,
my
I
bad.
got northeast and northwest confused then. So we'll go that way then.
Okay,
This way.
I mean, there is
Upstairs.
a hole that goes all the way to the top, but
Yeah, but
Well,
there's
but it's
no-
like there's
How-
no rope, and
Yeah, and we got Dracon and this guy. I think we should just take the stairs.
cool. How?
Could you
how-
group your tokens up for me?
Okay.
Okay, where's
On the
everyone
stairs,
grouped at?
everyone.
I'm going to do a little copy and paste.
We're in the well room.
I don't. Okay, this is called the well room.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
where we
It's
found
just
down
the
the
air
well.
temple. But okay. One moment. Copy. It pastes you where you come up.
first floor. Unless the stairs keep going, which in that case.
Okay. So this is where you wind up. Did that work?
I can see like a corkscrew something. It's loading
Yeah,
at
you're
the
up
moment.
the
Man.
stairs.
I can see Pac-Man.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Can't see it now.
Don't want to unsee it.
So now that we're here,
Okay.
we'll change the music just a teensy bit.
I'm gonna put a nice breathable sack over Feldrin's head,
Okay.
just so nobody recognizes him.
Okay. Hang on. Let me tell you what you see.
Oh.
I got to scroll all the way down because this is literally the last area on this map. The 10-foot wide spiral staircase circles counterclockwise up a shaft 20 feet in diameter. There's no rail on the stairs, but they are otherwise safe and sound. You come up to a quiet hall.
Guys,
Hmm?
we're not as high up as we should be, right?
This is the only other way, right?
This is the Earth Temple, presumably.
Was there another set of stairs we could have taken?
There was
Judging by
one.
the
There was
GM's
one.
face, I think yes.
There was one down that I think we'd seen.
Found
This
two.
is the
wanna
one
go
he
down?
went up, so he obviously went through this way and found another set of stairs up to the top. So we just have to
Right.
explore it.
Shit.
Let's just go and look like we know what we're doing. Just be confident.
Oh,
I'm
guys,
not gonna wear an air temple cloak through here though.
Oh, yeah, I take
what
that
cloak
off.
was it? It was the flaming eye
I
one.
put the mercenary cloak on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll swap to
There's
that
which
as
one?
well.
Because there was the flaming eye,
Flaming
and then
eye.
there was the skull with horns.
Well, that's I
One.
use.
Which one was Feldrin wearing?
The skull with
Skull.
horns.
Yeah,
I'll put that
him
one
and
on.
Bronk were both wearing skull.
I thought.
Is that not right? If Bronk got through here wearing it, we should too. We find Bronk dead.
Yeah.
Oh no!
We can try.
I lead the way.
Okay. The hallway continues south for a long ways before eventually coming to
Oh my god.
a turn east and an intersection.
This fucking place. What do you guys think? There's a bunch of doors that way.
The well's looking really good right now.
Don't have a good way to get back up.
Grappling hooks.
Nova, can you be a spider? Like a big one?
Yeah, but I don't think it would fit in here.
Maybe.
Let me see.
I'm asking if you have like a climb speed
Yeah, yeah.
as a druid.
I
get up
do.
the
do.
well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do climbing and swimming speeds. I can't do flying. That's the only thing.
Okay. Well, we could take them up on Nova as the...
Yeah, but it's still 20 feet up.
We could tie him to her back. They'll be
No,
fine.
how is Nova gonna get up 20 feet?
We just need.
Can you,
Well, if I can climb on the
Climb
wall
walls,
and then the
too.
ceiling and then up the.
do you guys want to go back and just do that?
I don't want to carry an unconscious Dracon through an unknown
Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea.
Just a note, looking to the north, you see a line of jail cells. Each door with a small barred window and a large lock and bar.
I would like to sneak and see if I can peek in any of them.
Yeah, we should see
Actually,
if we can
you're
find
right.
Thrommel or something.
I'll give a little
Find out.
peek.
I doubt he's on the first floor down, but
right.
it's possible.
I'll peek. I'll give a little peek in this one.
Okay. Peeking through, you see a 10-foot square cell with closely set stone blocks in the walls and floor. The ceiling looks to be hewn from the living rock itself. Straw litters the floor, and chains hang from the far wall. There's a small drain in the center of the floor. You see a number of ragged humans huddled in the dark.
Hello.
Should probably let them out.
Hey, are you guys okay? Can you walk?
Exasperatedly shrugs Dracon.
I can.
Do they?
E3. If I change into a panther, you can put Drake on my back and tie him to my back. I have a climb speed as a panther, and I would be able to carry him easier. That way, you could do other things.
Carrying isn't the problem. It's the getting him out alive.
But I'm also faster as a panther, so I could run away with him. You could just break them all out
and then go back up that way.
Sure.
You can't just leave these people here.
Yes.
Hey, can you guys walk? Hello?
There's no answer.
I'm gonna be honest, Cora, if they can't even walk or if they ignore us, how are we gonna get them out?
Well, okay.
I checked the next cell.
We've got 2 unconscious guys that we're carrying at the moment.
Hey, maybe we could trade your guy for some nice ones.
Yeah, we could put him in the jail cells here. If we put him in the jail cells here. Oh, that'd be so funny.
I'm gonna go with Junko and just keep checking some cells just to see what's in there.
Ithri's going to keep an eye on the south and an ear on the south just to make sure there's no...
I'll do the same, but for behind us.
Okay. So checking in this one, you see 3 more humans kind of in the same state.
Hello?
Checking this one, 3 more humans kind of in the same state. All of them look ragged and miserable and are just huddled up.
Not speaking?
Seemingly broken. No, none of them speak. A couple of them like shift a little bit at your words, but they just...
They're not zombies, are they?
Make a... I don't even think it'd be religion. I guess make a perception check?
A medicine check? Like...
I'd allow medicine in this case.
I'll do a perception.
Are they like... Are you guys okay?
No, I haven't covered these 3 doors yet. Or these 3 cells.
19.
19. And Cora, 4.
4.
I will send you a whisper, Ava.
Okay.
Not me? A 4 doesn't get a whisper?
No.
You know nothing, idiot.
Not a polite one, yeah.
Yeah.
Looking in the 3 doors on the western wall, though, this one and this one are both empty. While in this one, you see a lone figure.
The middle?
Yup. You see a gnome. He looks kind of tattered and like he's been here a long time. He's very like malnourished and gaunt. He has brilliant blue hair, but is otherwise wearing rags. Are you still calling to all of them as you go through?
I am. No, Cora. As soon as I find out, like, some of them are zombies, I'm just gonna... Cora. Like, so many people. They're not alive.
They're dead?
Yes. A lot of them. And then when I peek and I look at the blue hair... Is he a zombie?
No.
I guess let's head back then, if they're all,
He's not undead.
Oh. Hello?
God damn it.
Someone there.
Yes, it's me. Hello. You're not a.
Hello?
You're not dead.
Not yet.
What's your name?
I'm Waterlon. Who are you?
Waterlog?
Can you
Waterlog.
put that in the chat? Because there's no way
Yes.
I'm spelling
Waterlog?
No
that.
idea what he said.
It sounded
Waterlogged?
like
Waterlog. I'm
yeah.
Cora.
You should be in the water temple.
Long.
I'm Cora. I'm here with my friends. You want us to break you out of there?
Are you making some kind of joke?
No.
Well, if you're offering, yeah, actually.
We're the Valkyrie.
Checked
We're
in the
taking
corner.
this place down.
Oh, you're not like the other,
No.
muscleheads.
No. Do you happen to know the way out of here?
Only the way out I've seen is what the fellas across the hall took.
Okay. I'm gonna
You
try
can break
to
this open.
pick lock the door real
I'll
quick.
assist.
Okay. Which is what, a dex save? Dex check? I always forget.
X proficiency bonus.
Okay. With advantage?
With advantage.
Yes.
Uh,
Gonna be a 12.
12 is not going to succeed.
E3?
Hello.
Oh, no. We should be as quiet as we can.
Do you want to try it? I help you this time?
Okay.
Okay.
Has a turnkey about. He's got the.
The key?
Yeah,
He's not just gonna give it to us, is he?
I expect not.
I'll try to pick lock.
Nasty
it's-
fella.
Yeah, we found
Human,
him
I think. Has a bugbear fawning over him, though.
E3's like, that's not a problem.
10.
Yeah, you can't get it open.
Oh.
Okay, E3.
Just a note.
What do you want to do? He's
One-on-one
holding Drake
is
on.
chained to the wall opposite the door.
Shit. Okay,
Oh.
where's this person with the key?
Well, only time I sees him is when this bugbear fawn bring me to the torture rack.
Oh, jeez.
South of here. Torture room?
I don't know.
What time is it? Is it day? Night?
And it's day.
I think it's day.
Like lunchtime day or
Yeah.
tea time day?
Approaching
We've been
lunchtime.
here. We've been here a while. I'm not sure.
You hang around till after lunch. You'll hear where it is.
I look at everybody else.
Yeah, sure, let's just rest for another hour and hope we don't get caught.
Okay, so like, will you be okay if we leave and come back?
Give him some food. I
Well,
don't know who you're talking
He's
to.
chained up.
I'll be honest with you. I'd really prefer if you get me out now, but if you can't, but you'll come back. Who am I kidding? You'll just die.
What?
Okay.
No, we already took out the other 3 temples. 2, 3.
You
yeah.
what?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
All right.
We'll be back.
Tell you
please.
what. Do y'all mind? Look, hear me out a little bit here.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell the jailer about you when he comes. If you don't mind, I'm not gonna tell him you're coming back or anything. But look, I've only got 2 fingernails left, and I'd just as soon have a pleasant afternoon. Y'all come back. You help me out. And then we're out here. We'll skedaddle. Everyone's just fine. Is that all right with you?
Easy, could you break down the door?
Gonna make so much noise.
We have to. He's chained up.
I'll just shrug
wait,
Nova
before
and
you do
put
that-
Dracon down on the hallway.
Wait, I'll try picklocking it one more time.
I don't think you can just
I'll
do
assist.
the same thing.
Just gonna.
Can you do that again?
I
If
haven't
you don't
broken
fail
it
by
yet.
a certain amount, right?
You can try again with disadvantage.
I'm helping. So, just a
What?
regular roll.
Just a straight roll. And if this fails, you just can't do it.
I can't do it. I have a 9.
Yep.
Why is it every
It's
time I
not
want to
Cool,
pick
cool,
something? I
cool. So
can't?
now he's
Wait.
gonna tell everyone that we
Wait,
were
this
here.
is-
No, I mean, I
Perfect. That's exactly what we need.
look. I don't know any of your names. I don't know how you got in here.
Well, I told
Pretty
you.
much
my
all
name
I
is
can
Cora,
do is
so-
tell them about your pretty voices and that you're here. It shouldn't hurt you too much, and it'll do me a real solid.
Oh, it'll
Who's-
definitely
who's
hurt
in
us
charge?
a lot.
Who's in charge of the jailer?
I don't know. I'm not exactly asking them questions, am I?
This is the Earth Temple, right?
Listen, lady.
I'm
As
listening.
far as I know, this is just some crazy bandit hideout. Only reason I know where it is, like, look, I
I
don't
have
know nothing
news
about
for you. This
anything
is not
here.
a bandit hideout.
I know it's not a bandit hideout. It's a temple. I got that. I don't know. Look, I'm sorry. I haven't eaten in 3 days. I
That's
had a
cool.
real beating first thing in the morning, every morning. I'm a little cross.
Are
I
his
promise I'm a lovely fella when I'm not in here.
Are his hands free?
Not really. He's like chained to the wall.
He's like on the wall.
Yep.
I didn't know
Oh,
if
okay.
it was okay.
Well, sometimes people are trained like this towards the wall, or like this.
So he couldn't,
or-
like,
if you
reach
want
down
to try
to
to
the
talk
floor.
him out of talking about you can make a persuasion check if you want to try to convince him not to.
Okay, I will.
Okay, what do you say?
I say, please don't tell him about us.
Make a persuasion check. Oddly straightforward.
With advantage?
No.
4.
That's perception.
Oh, thank fuck. Let me
We-
re-roll that.
You
Yeah.
rolled a 2. What's your persuasion bonus?
No, I gotta re-roll it.
So
So
5.
+3, yeah. Is the door
Look.
wooden?
No. The door,
You said it had iron bars, but
it is reinforced. So, okay, I guess it is wood. It is wood, but it is reinforced.
okay.
And barred and
No,
locked.
look, it's fine if he tells them. They'd find out anyway.
If you want, I can... we can work out a story. You tell me what I'll tell them. I just want to give them something so
Oh,
I'm not getting
okay.
my daily...
Tell them the fire temple and the water temple were fighting.
Tell him you heard the sounds of a hydra from down the
Yeah.
hallway.
I'm with you so far, but listen, they're still going to flog the shit out of me.
Look, we plan to be back before morning, hopefully. We just have a friend we need to recover who will hopefully be able to help get you out. We'll be back as
All
soon
right.
as we can.
I'll stick to what you
Promise.
said, but I'm gonna embellish a little bit. If I get anything right, it is totally by accident.
It is.
I'm gonna take your story and run with it, though. I'd really prefer
it's
maybe
it's-
the minimum time on the
Look,
rack.
we don't need to know what you're going to say. Just know that the more you give away,
Right.
the harder it will be for us to get back here. We've got to go, guys.
Let's go back
Sorry.
up.
We'll try and come back as soon as possible. If he's going to
Okay,
start walking
bye.
off.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so
well-
sorry. Sorry.
Bye.
How's that for?
I run back down the stairs.
Go pick up Dracon. Well,
I feel really bad leaving him.
I'm just gonna fight the urge to say I told you so a million times, and we'll head back the direction we should have gone.
Well.
So you guys make your way back to the stairs, back down, back along the corridors of the level 2.
Back it up.
And eventually into the air temple.
When we get into the air temple, before you spider,
Not turning into a spider.
before you climb, let me just give this one shot, and A3's going to get his crossbow and grappling hooks out and try and
like it.
shoot.
To
Now,
wrap
I
around
imagine it'd be
that pedestal thing, the stair.
well, there's a lip on the top of the well, which is like 85 feet up from where he's shooting. So Ithri's just going to try and grapple hook out the top and over the lip and try and get it attached.
Very nice, very nice.
Make a...
Attack roll?
I guess it would be a ranged attack roll, so it would be dexterity based.
Yeah. Well, I've got a crossbow attack I can do.
Okay.
The short range is 100 foot. Is that within...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's not a disadvantage. It's a 13.
Okay, you fire, and you can hear for a moment just the line going, like as it's pulling, like a fishing line but bigger on your crossbow. You hear a distant clink. It looks like the grappling hook went over the edge. When you tug on it, it's taut.
Okay, let me go up and secure it, and then I'll come back down and get you guys. Or
I think just because I'm worried about the carry weight of carrying 2 people. If you just want to strap Drake onto my back, I can climb up to the first ledge and then go up that way.
At least let me check that there's not 50 people waiting at the top.
Okay, let's do this.
Probably
Be sure you don't want me to go, because if I fall, I would be okay.
A3, make an athletics check.
Don't fall for the love of...
I was going to hold the rope on our end, so in case he does fall, he has a chance to survive.
So 15.
It holds. Like, E3 has no problem. Honestly, it's kind of badass. Like, he doesn't need the legs at all. He just arm over arms up the rope until he gets to where the stairs are.
His shirt came off while he was doing it.
Oh yeah, it just explodes off.
Hey, I like this shirt.
No. Armstrong style.
Oh yeah, remember last time his nice purple shirt got ruined and we got him a new one, and now.
No, okay, you can keep your shirt. But you're definitely seeing those arms. You are seeing some muscle right now. As he hauls himself up. I would assume probably taking the stairs once that's an option, since you can just swing over and then keep the rope for safety, but...
Whatever's easiest to be honest.
I mean, that way you're only climbing 20 feet, and the rest is just stairs up.
Is it okay?
When you get to the top, empty. But funny thing, the grappling hook didn't catch onto the edge of the well. It caught onto the altar beyond it.
Damn.
Which is probably why it was so secure. It was just hooked there.
Nice.
That was lucky. So
is it okay?
Yeah. Do you guys need me to carry stuff, or shall I hold the rope from up here?
No, Nova, you're gonna get Drake on.
No to both of those.
Wait, what?
Are you guys just yelling at each other?
No. Sorry.
Well, if I can see E3, I can talk to him, but
okay, that's fine.
Okay, I'll stop yelling, I guess.
E3 will climb out and hold the rope as a double security and just wait.
Are you gonna transform, Nova?
Yeah. Do you want to tie Drake onto my back?
Yes.
Okay.
She's so happy about that.
She's so excited about that. I will wild shape into a panther.
Oh.
My preferred. Hey, it's got a faster climb speed.
So panthers can't climb on the ceiling, though.
That was what I was going to say.
I can jump, though. Can't I?
Could a panther technically do a knotted rope?
You'd have to jump 30 feet to catch the edge of the stairs.
I have a speed of 50.
Okay.
And a climb of 40.
But jump is based on your strength score.
Okay.
What's your strength score?
It's +2. It's a 14.
Score 14. You can jump 14 feet.
there a double jump
spider.
mechanic in this game?
No, there should be. There really should be, but no.
Only if you're a monk.
If I go BB, do I double jump?
Nova, I think it'd be better to be a spider.
I've never been a spider.
You
Yeah,
did.
you have, just not a big one.
Not
It's
a
been
big one.
Yeah, it's been a small one. Have you met?
Imagine
Okay,
yourself
so
big.
yeah,
Like
just
big spider.
small, but then go, oh, get real big.
I
Yeah.
love getting lessons on how to wild shape from
Yeah, we got you.
people who aren't druids.
Just be
They're
big. How
druids
hard can
explaining
that
to
be?
you.
Yeah,
just
they are.
get big.
Druids. Thing.
Okay. Yeah, I guess a
Junko, will you
spider
tie
is the
this-
only thing.
Tie this guy to my back, Junko.
I love
I
that
will-
he's like up in the corner as a panther, just clinging there, like trying to figure out and like getting increasingly irritated as they're just calling up like advice to Nova. Like, hey, why don't you try this?
I will shift from a panther to a giant wolf spider.
Hey, try
Oh,
try
hell
climbing. Try
I'm gonna
going
beat you
up.
I'm gonna beat you
Okay,
up.
and the giant like. There's a moment as she's transitioning, as like the claws start to scrape down the stone as she's starting to drop. But when she's spider, like she doesn't even.
Dang
reach
it!
the
Does
floor
that
before
mean
she's
I
just
used
skittering back
both
up.
of my wild shapes?
It does, I'm afraid.
Motherfucker.
I was trying to get. That's why I said spider from the beginning.
Okay, but to be fair,
Hey, she's up there, so that's good.
I love
Wait.
the imagery of a panther just turning into a giant fucking wolf spider
That's
while
kinda
on
freaky.
the wall.
Wow,
It's
with someone on
horrifying
your
to be
back.
honest.
Yeah, now
Because
you-
the color's like already there. You're just seeing more furry legs exploding from this panther as they shift into like the sticky spider form.
Would that mean that Nova has 2 white legs as a wolf spider instead of like the one?
just
paw?
one.
Just one?
Just one. It would just be the front one. You know how
just
spiders have
curious.
like the 2 front and
Yeah.
then the 6?
Man,
Yeah, I was
Mandibles.
just curious.
Oh, those, okay.
So then you see this giant hairy spider just silently skitter across the ceiling.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
All right, I'll go over to Junko so she can tie Drake onto my back.
You know the nice
Right.
thing about being a wolf spider? You have enough eyes that you can give dirty looks to literally all of them at the same time.
And I will, starting with Cora.
I would like
All 8 eyes.
I would like to do an insight check on
Go ahead. Yeah, let's see if you can
Alright,
pick
yeah.
up on.
22.
Would you like me to
Cora,
help you
picking
out?
Up on that, you may have crossed a boundary, and she may be getting irritated.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, she was already irritated.
Nova's
She may
mad
be
at
getting
me.
more irritated.
I'll get you some fish. You'll be okay. I'm sorry.
So
Just
how I'm
focused on
gonna tie
Dracon.
Dracon is I'm going to tie his arms around one of the legs loosely, and then his feet around one of the other legs loosely, and then like strapped to the body. I just want to kind of embarrass Dracon a little bit.
Don't embarrass him. I will not let you do that.
Oh,
Like,
he's gonna be
smacks you with one of
secure.
her legs?
Hey, he's gonna be secure.
You
Okay.
put him on my back and then
what if he
tie him around my waist
He's
and
not, like-
then have his hands like secure to like
He's a skinny guy. He might
my
slip
shou-
through the rope.
my
Don't worry, Ethri,
shoulders.
we're coming. Just give us a second.
Also, like spiders don't really have shoulders. So,
Ethri's like,
I mean
so
by shoulders I mean
Warhammer,
like the joints where the legs
longsword.
meet the body.
well, yeah, like that's
Mhm.
where it'd be, like on one side and then the other.
Alright.
It's called a thorax.
After a bit of negotiation, maybe a couple of reattempts, you agree upon like how Dracon will be secured. Nova, you can haul him up to E3. After this point, it's just a matter of time. You guys, it does take a decent bit of time. Every now and again, you can hear a nearby flapping sound.
Oh no.
Not sure what that. It's not coming from in the room with you, but it's not far away either. It keeps you nervous, but no one ever comes in.
Faldrin is still sound asleep, right?
Yes.
So,
Good.
what direction was the flapping coming from?
East.
Okay.
Wait, up top or down below?
Hello.
Okay. Do we all get up? Is that...
It takes you all in all about 20 minutes, but yes, you are able to.
I'm probably a lot slower with Faldrin strapped to me, but I can get up there. I'm
You
sure.
are able to get up to the first level. Let me just.
How far away was Noct from the temple? I don't remember.
We never walked from the temple to Noct actually, so
You know it's very close.
Okay.
Like
That's what I
less
thought.
than,
Not
not
too
even
far.
a mile.
Oh shit.
Whoa, where is this?
Were you not here when we?
No.
This is the like
no time to dilly dally.
Ground
We're
level.
getting the fuck out of here.
So there's a big staircase to the north, and there's a weird altar
There's
right
the
below the
creepy old that
hole.
whispered to me.
And then there's
Is there
Sorry,
a
not
mark
Ola.
of a body in the ground?
Yeah.
That
that's
is
the altar.
Mhm. And it's like an indent set into it.
Okay. So it was back this way, right? Like to this way? Where we came in?
Go
In-game,
south.
Junko would know. Out of game, I have no clue.
South is the entrance. Though there are some doors and such that you guys haven't really investigated.
Yeah,
Shut
we're
up,
not
we're not looking
exploring
at that.
doors right now.
Okay, just saying. So as
Stop
you
baiting
pass
us.
We did that
by-
last time.
I love it.
And we did that 10 minutes ago, and we're getting outed now, so.
You pass by a
we're
number of stained glass windows,
Yeah.
Junko,
massive
Junko's
columns.
glaring at me still. I think she's glaring at me.
Oh, I think she's glaring at me too. I think that eyeball is at me.
Oh.
You find
run
the
outside.
side doors that I believe you guys broke down.
Yeah, I think we did. Because they're just gone.
Yeah.
No, they were locked by Junko.
Are you sure?
I
You
locked
sure?
picked
Oh
something.
no, there they are. Yep, the door is still here. It's just open.
Mhm.
You did leave the door open.
And it's still open?
It is still open. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna not be a wolf spider, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of spiders, so.
Valid.
As
Dracon will still be strapped to me.
Okay.
That's fine.
awkward.
Oh, wait, to your left. Oh, okay.
As Ithri steps out into the sunlight, it's just going to say, "What year is it?" Oh. I presume it's sunlight, right? It's like noonish.
It's overcast, but yes.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
it's-
so nice. I don't want to go back in there ever
You
again.
hear a rumble of not so distant thunder.
Storm's coming. We should get back.
Yeah, let's go to the house.
Speaking of, we're just gonna go right into the inn, right?
I feel like that's pretty suspicious, and they're looking
let's-
for us and
Yeah, but-
knocked.
Yeah, let's get these
Or
two
wait, to our
the,
house.
Yeah, to
Our
the
shack.
safe house, and then we can
Our
make a
safe
decision.
shack. Okay.
Nova, how is your magic looking? Can you pass? Can you do the hidey thing?
Yes, I can.
Hang on. Let me try something. And I'm going to put my hand on her shoulder and do bolstering magic. Roll me a d6.
My D6. Oh, it's a 1. Oh no.
You get a first level spell slot back.
What? I had none left. That's so good.
Does that help?
That does help. Yeah.
Thanks, Puck.
Thank you.
I don't know what it did, but
Got that magic potential in me still. Okay. Yeah, I cast Pass Without a Trace if we need that.
Okay. You guys
will
are sort
do
of,
so.
as a light drizzle begins to come down, you're still struck by the odd, creepy quiet of the surrounding area. There's no birds, no bugs, no anything, just a distant rumble and the sound of rain hitting the grass around you. A faint mist begins to surround you, obscuring you here in the rain.
let's go quick and quiet.
You follow the muddy path through the ruins of the old walls, back along the... Are you sticking to the road?
Yeah.
That
would have been...
yeah.
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 Okay. You stay to the road as it gives way back to the Gnarlwood. You take the road in the Gnarlwood a ways. There's no travelers.
Let me know if what's his name starts to stir.
Yeah, I mean, given the boot to the head Ether gave him,
Let's make it. I know we had a long, short rest. I just want to make sure.
And before you know it, after maybe a 15-minute walk, back in Noct. Or
You mean our shack,
you can
not in
see,
Noct.
You can see Noct ahead.
Oh, look at our beautiful leased house.
Unfortunately, it kind of looks the same as ever.
Well, you know.
You can see that there's a few fishing boats in the river. You see some ruddy, decrepit shacks and buildings stitched together by the desiccated remains of the corpses of ships that may have been salvaged or looted.
We would probably like take the woods here and like sneak into our house.
Well, when you come to the house,
are there Girl Scouts selling cookies?
No. It is closed up.
Like we left it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like to hold on, and I would stare at it to see if I see any or hear anything.
Sure.
You know, like suspicious.
Yeah, make a perception check.
I'm sorry, I said that kind of weird. I stare at it. Look, that's how you know if shit's bad. You look at it. 22, not 20.
22. Natural 20.
I get out my binoculars.
Yeah, you hear a sneeze come from in the house.
What?
And you kind of watch for a moment, and you notice that the windows are no longer like curtained. Someone has like pulled the curtains of the window open, and you actually see a man like rubbing his nose as he walks past the window.
Oh.
Not the mayor, is it?
Do I know
No.
the person?
No, you don't recognize him. He's balding, looks to be maybe mid-40s, not overly athletic. You only see him for a second as he just walks past the window.
He's not the mayor is who we leased it from, right?
Correct.
Guys, there's somebody in the house.
Maybe he double leased.
I
That's
wouldn't be
rude.
surprised.
I don't recognize him. He's bald. Middle
Yeah,
Balding.
let me figure it out,
Balding.
and I will go
You-
bang on the door.
Do you need?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll stay.
Banging on the door.
I'll stay in the woods, I guess.
After
I'm still
a
carrying
moment.
Drake on, so.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
stay back here.
Just a minute.
If he double leased this house, I'm gonna be so mad.
The door opens. You see a man. He's just wearing a vest, nothing underneath. He's got like short trousers that only go down to like just below his knees, but they're like tight to his legs. He's currently nothing in his hands, but he's pudgy. You can see he's got like grease stains on the vest. Behind him, you can see that there is a peeled, partially eaten banana sitting on the table. What do you want?
You live here?
What's it to you?
I leased the place.
You what?
What?
The mayor gave
The
me a
hell
key.
you did? It's my house.
Let's kick his ass.
And I'm just gonna... I wouldn't have the key. I'm gonna hold up a key, be like, see?
He's gonna just make a swipe at the key. It's mine. Give me that.
I'm not gonna let him have my key.
He's like, and he's not very tall either.
Just
So
kick
he's
him out.
like, that's my key. What are you doing?
Maybe you should talk to the mayor.
What there?
While she's doing that, can I
Get in the
find a
picture.
little animal and cast animal messenger?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll let you know what I'm
Okay.
I'm sending
Make
it
a
to Burn.
survival check. Actually, no, you don't even need to roll on it. Yeah, you can find it.
Okay.
Fucking mayor you on about? No, don't have a mayor.
I mean, every time I said mayor, it was with quotation marks. Sorry.
No, it changes nothing.
Yeah.
Three, it doesn't look like it's going very well.
Where have you been? So you... We stayed here for days and you weren't here.
You stayed in my house?
It's very comfortable. Also, we dusted it.
That explains a lot. I thought I'd been burgled.
Oh, it's cleaner and better.
It's not. All my shit's gone.
What? We
He
didn't
had,
take
like-
anything.
No, but like some of the garbage and shit that you cleaned up would have been like tattered rags and like
Oh,
nothing
Precious.
junk. It would have been junk.
it was junk. It's fine.
It's not fine. You broke into my house. I demand repayment.
I'm gonna go help her, Ithri.
It's
And
gonna
I'm
get
gonna like,
nasty.
I'm gonna put my hand on the weapon. Nasty, you say?
I'll
Make an intimidation check.
Cora will approach. Hey, how's it going?
11. Oh, I have a +7 with this. This is so sad.
What's the problem here?
He seems completely at a loss.
Do you live here?
Yes.
Okay. Do you mind if we stay with you?
He looks nervously at Junko, hand still
Here.
on her weapon.
I dangle a coin purse. We'll pay you.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
Yeah.
The Inn of Motzel is open for business.
I look
He'll
at
take the-
Ithri and Nova.
coin.
Come on.
I'm talking to a squirrel.
Yeah, he'll let
I'm
you.
sitting on the ground, like holding a squirrel in my hands, whispering a message.
I
to
walk
it.
inside.
I'll be
My house is your house.
Yeah. Don't mind our unconscious friends.
What? Oh, didn't even notice. Your business is your business.
So, when
I'll
did you get here?
Hmm?
When did you get back home?
I've been home. What you on about?
Well, we were here not too long ago, and you weren't here.
Yeah, doing some business for some friends. Don't worry about that.
Well, I
I'm
wanted
just
to
gonna
ask.
Tell you what, I'm just gonna pack up a few of my valuables, and I'm gonna clear out for how many days you thinking you're gonna need?
We
2?
rented it for the month.
A month? Well, he's looking at how much money did you give him, Cora?
20 gold.
Alexander. Gonna need a little bit more if you're gonna be staying here for
A week.
month.
We need it for a week.
A week?
Um,
A week? I can do a week, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
a week is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, though, to tell you, I'm feeling real generous since we're friends and all now. Why don't you just throw me another 5 and you can have it for the month?
I'm gonna.
I will
If he
Stay
says
gladly.
with
that-
my mum.
If he says that, as soon as he says that, he's just gonna hear in his head, "You don't need an extra 5."
I will
Uh,
gladly. Can you just tell us what's been going on in Noct while you've been here? Anything?
I don't fucking know.
Where were you staying? Where were you?
I was with a friend. Nothing.
Who's your-
We don't ask around here.
Well, I'm asking.
People's business is their own business.
I've
I don't-
sent the squirrel on his way.
Okay.
I sent you the message. I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay, well,
Got it.
here's another 5 gold.
Meanwhile, like Junko's
he
being
needs
that
the money,
intimidating
it's
bully
fine.
that's just like, what are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah. I'm just a poor sap. Need all the money I can get.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I've
like-
had a rough life.
I tell you what, to keep your silence, you also get this as a cherry on top. And Ithri's going to bring out a muffin on a chain and hand it to him.
A muffin on a chain.
That's
What?
right. You turned his weapon into a muffin.
No, it's your holy symbol into it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, his
It's the
holy
holy
He's like
symbol
symbol
of
looking
a
at it.
muffin.
Like,
into a muffin.
just hand that over to him.
Mum's
Make
the
it-
word. And he
Don't-
smiles,
don't
and you
tell
can
anybody.
see all like 6 of his teeth.
Don't tell anybody we're here, okay?
I'm just going to point to the door.
Hush. Hush,
Not
hush.
a word.
Okay, make it
But
exciting.
if you could just be out of here in a month when I come back,
Do you have somewhere to stay for the month?
I'll just stay with my mum.
Oh,
Okay, can we please? We have unconscious friends. Can we please?
Right.
We've got business.
Just let me pack my bag, get all my valuables out.
He's also going to make sure that there's no sticky fingers on his way out. Other than from the
He will
muffin.
pack
that's
up
fine.
his,
I'm not
your
going-
shit. Anything you left here is gone.
No.
We
didn't leave anything here.
Okay, good.
As in the stuff we've just brought in. I don't want to go
Okay,
in
he's
there
not gonna.
with
He
it,
won't
yeah.
mess with any of the stuff
Okay.
as long as you
I'm
keep
not
your
going
eye
in the
on him.
house until he leaves.
Have
He
safe
will leave.
travels with your mom. Tell your mom.
As
I
he
said
leaves,
hi.
in his head, I say, "You say anything about us? I know where you live."
He'll kind of stop walking
Where your
nervously,
mom
like
lives.
fidget a little bit, and like he'll look south on the road, north on the road, south on the road, longingly north. And he's gonna start going south, across the bridge.
What did he
in a
say
hurry.
his name was?
He didn't.
He
Yeah,
did.
he did. He did. What was it?
Metzel or Meltis?
I don't know.
or-
I don't think I spelled it very well.
He was very quick about it. It could have been easy to miss.
Metzel? I'm going to say Metzel.
Like pretzel, but
pretzel.
not. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to set up Kelno, or not Kelno, Feldrin, just in a little spot. So he's comfy, like tucked into the corner. Okay, when are we meeting Byrne?
A little
Just sent
rodent-like
another.
creature goes scurrying past him on the bridge south, just running.
I just sent him another message. I'm worried about showing our faces and knocked, so I wondered if he could
Oh, okay.
Where did you
meet
send
us
it to?
here. To Burn.
Does he?
But
The animal note. So I describe what the
Oh, okay.
person looks like, and then the animal.
And their general location.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
pretty smart. For
So
squirrel.
since he's supposedly in the Waterside Hostel,
sorry, this is something Ashley's forgot. Was Byrne already there, or is he gonna be here at?
He didn't say.
he didn't say. He just said to meet him tonight. So I'm hoping he's either already there or he's nearby. And if I gave the general location of him, this animal would be able to find him.
Is the mayor just giving away people's houses? Or
Yes.
Probably. I mean, you overpaid that, and you just got
Um,
scammed into paying this guy for his home again. So
I
I'm
didn't
gonna go
get
get my money
scammed.
back.
I wanted to give him money.
Okay.
Boy.
Not everybody deserves money.
Can I
Yeah.
make a suggestion that's like relatively urgent, depending on how conscious this thing is? Pointing at Faldrin. I don't think
He's
he should,
very unconscious.
I
still.
don't think
hit
he
him
should
really
wake up here. What are you planning to interrogate him, or do you just want to set him free?
I was gonna have talk to Byrne about him.
I'm with Dracon. I'm just sitting next to him, like, I don't know, making
If-
sure he's still breathing.
If we're keeping him in this house and Dracon in this house, I am not leaving this building.
I'm not
You
leaving.
don't think we
Dracon.
should leave Dracon alone?
So how are we going to go meet Byrne?
I asked Byrne if
Take-
he could meet us here, so we'll see if he can respond and do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
I told him that Dracon needed help, so
Okay.
hopefully a squirrel is able to convey my sense of urgency. I'm pretty sure they just say it in my voice, but
That's kind of
it's like a little
That's
squirrel,
cool.
like, oh my god, Dracon needs help."
yeah, pretty much.
No, it
I hope he
says it.
doesn't
It
talk-
says it. It says it in the voice of
I
the
hope he
person who
doesn't talk
gave the message. That's
too
what the
fast
spell
for,
says.
I
for
feel-
Byrne to understand.
I felt like that'd be really creepy if Dracon had sent the message. Can you imagine a squirrel doing that laugh?
Oh god.
You have to like
Yeah.
pitch his laugh. We need him to just record that so we can have it. You just pitch it up so that squirrel shouldn't take very long. Hopefully he's knocked. I don't know.
By the time
Oh.
you guys are actually all situated and are having this conversation, it's already been like 10 minutes since you sent the squirrel. You weren't very specific about where they should go. Are you keeping
I
kind of
said-
a lookout, or
Well, I mean, he sends a message, right? So
He
he
might
is
not have
sending.
spell slots.
I don't have sending. Yeah, I'd keep a lookout, but I'm also worried about Dracon, so I feel like I for the animal, I would have described the waterside hostel and described Burn, and then said there's a possibility that he's just nearby and not at the hostel itself. So
Don't worry, he rolled a natural 20 on his investigation check.
Holy shit!
What, the squirrel?
fucking badass squirrel.
No, not the squirrel.
Like, can that
Oh,
squirrel
you mean
join
I
our
didn't
party?
describe where we were exactly? That's because when I was sending the message, I wasn't sure if we were being in his house or not. So I just described the general northeast across the bridge.
About 15 minutes after you sent the message, you hear a knock on the door.
Oh, wait.
If he wants more gold, I'll go and open the door.
E3.
No, maybe.
If you want more money, motherfucker.
Opening the door, there is no one there, but you hear, "Oh, good. It is you. I was concerned. I'm invisible. Step aside and just let me walk in. Act like nobody is here."
Oh. There's no one here. And I'll shut the door.
And that's where we're going to take our break. We will be back for the second half of today's game session shortly. Thank you for watching so far. I'd encourage everyone to get some hydration, stretch, walk around a little bit if you need to. And we'll see you real soon. Take care.
We're back.
Hi, back. We're Route 66.
No, the joke doesn't work because I've said we're back and then you said hi back, but you're included in the we. What?
Fuck.
You fucked it up.
Damn. Well played. I'll be back in 100 years, though. Okay. So you can hear the shuffling of somebody stepping into your home.
Our home.
Your home. Really, I can put both of them in separate quotes. You hear...
Guys, it's Burn.
Yes, I am here. There are curtains. How did you come by this place?
Something about a scam. Burn, Dracon is not responding.
Yes, I got your message. And like the invisibility drops, and you can see he's definitely not wearing his iconic robes and such. He's in sort of a brown Obi-Wan Kenobi cloak, hood pulled up over his head. Honestly, only the face looks like Burn, and he looks a little tired. Tell me everything.
We tell him everything.
He used, he cut himself to use magic.
It seemed to make his spells more powerful.
Blood magic.
He also offered to kill a rat to revive someone.
I mean, that's not that unnormal.
To revive someone?
I don't know what's relevant.
I feel like the giant circle of black magic that was surrounding him and removing stuff from existence is kind of relevant, and I feel like it might have been too much for him.
It ate someone right in front of us.
Shout out to this Ashlow D20, which has now rolled 2 natural 20s in a row.
Shit.
Hex!
That was his Arcana check.
Worth all the money I put in it? I don't know. Carry on.
What you're describing did it seem to have any physical effects upon him?
It didn't. I mean,
the blood that it took from his arm, yes.
It
it
Does
seemed
that
like
be physical?
The blood.
Yes.
What color was his blood when he shed it?
What color was his blood? Just red, right?
No.
it was black.
I'll actually look at his arm because
But
he
I
cut
didn't
his
see
arm,
that.
right?
Both times he did it, I never saw
Only
that
Junko
part.
saw
So.
that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was black.
It was black?
Yes.
You see Burn draws a little dagger. Have no fear. And he's going to approach Dracon. Just take his one finger and just prick the end of Dracon's finger. You see a dark red, so dark, almost black blood pool on his fingertip.
Oh, Dracon, what did you do?
What does that
Mr.
mean?
Dracon, you fool.
We all got offered by the Devourer or something. Did he take
Don't
it?
say that name. Not around Dracon.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Wait, what?
He has compromised his body. There is an arcane form, forbidden for good reason. It is called Nilomancy.
Okay.
It's the reason that all arcane magic was nearly forbidden in this country. Nilomancy is the end of all magic. It is an assimilation of the divine and of other schools, and a conversion into that which ends. It takes the void, oblivion, and converts it into arcane energy and infuses other spells with it, thus allowing an arcane practitioner to cast spells they could not normally do, in imitation of the divine or of others. For example, to raise the dead.
We
But
told him
always
not
at a cost.
We told him not to do that.
Wait,
It is a dangerous practice.
Where did he learn this? Because he wasn't doing things like this a month ago.
Do you think what Junko said, that maybe
I mean, that only happened in there, though. I'd never seen him do anything like that.
I haven't either. No.
How
Maybe
well
he
do you
couldn't
know
resort
Mr.
to it.
Well, I just met him like a week ago.
I met him the same time I met her, and I'll point at Junke.
Yeah.
Has
same.
he ever spent any time alone with Lareth?
Did
No.
he?
No, I don't
Not
think
that
he
I'm
did.
not that I'm aware of.
The only
Has
one
he
who did was
spoken of Lareth's god?
no, but we all had a
Well-
visit from Lareth's god.
Yeah.
When we were in Oakhurst, we got out of the Sunless Citadel, and it seemed like he had visited all of us while we were asleep, but it wasn't really a dream. And he did offer something to each of us, I believe.
I mean, not really to me.
He didn't offer anything to me. He was just making fun of me.
Well, he appeared as Lareth to you, so
That's true.
Really?
he offered me more power and things, and I imagine he offered Dracon the same. I just didn't think he would
So-
take the deal.
What did he want?
He said to me that he wanted someone to be
Check my notes.
Quickly looks at
Yeah.
notes.
His eyes and ears.
Yeah, he wanted somebody to carry his eyes. He was already hearing what he wanted to hear, but he wanted to see. I didn't accept, but I don't know if
think
he
Dracon-
offered the same to Dracon.
You think Dracon did it? Is he a spy?
I have a great many suspicions, but I do not wish to give voice to anything I cannot prove.
Yeah, we can't
I will need
prove
to
that
do
he
some
was
research.
working for it.
Does Dracon have a like a holy symbol? What do wizards use? Because we found out that the holy symbol we had carrying on us we could be seen through.
I was
If
carrying.
Maester Dracon,
Oh, go ahead.
if Maester Dracon was practicing Nilomancy, then he would require no implement. For his blood, his essence, his existence is what feeds that form of arcana.
I was carrying Lareth's holy symbol.
But we
and
destroyed that.
We found out it was we were being spied upon with it, but we destroyed it. Yeah.
Pragmatic. But I suspect, robbed of his holy symbol, that would explain why the entity would have wished for more eyes. Given your connection, he looks to Novakri, to Lareth, I suspect that entity may have an interest in you.
I know he does.
Have you any indication why?
Yes.
Well, go on.
You can tell him. We could trust Burn.
I understand if you are hesitant to trust me. And in fact, I would encourage this. For should you trust me, it would only set precedent that you begin to trust others.
Oh.
Keep your secrets for
No,
the time being.
I just know that Dracon was visited by, I don't know what to call this person.
The entity.
This entity.
There are some stories of this entity. I learned a very small bit when I was engaged in arcane learning. And even that is more than most in our practices should know. He is a forbidden entity, a practitioner of arcana, which was never meant to exist.
Is he from this plane?
I do not know much about him as far as history goes. All I know is he is a newer god.
He's not a god, but he is trapped here.
Lareth told me a bit about the entity.
I will be speaking with Lareth at length about this. Perhaps we can glean some information from him.
What do you...
Oh, didn't I say?
No!
Right, of course, I had forgotten why I'd come. In lieu of all this new information,
go on.
I wish to reassure you in person that there is a few games afoot.
What do you mean?
Insight check.
I mean, Lareth has not escaped. He is still in our custody.
What do you mean?
He got away.
He killed elves.
He did.
Insight check. Insight check. Insight check. A million insight checks.
What you talking about, man?
No,
24.
No. A3 wants to believe this so hard.
You
19.
get the sense, you also get the sense, that Byrne is suddenly very smug and very pleased with himself. But you don't get any sense of duplicity towards you.
Well, the temple doesn't care if Lareth escapes, so I don't really know what your point of doing that was.
What did you do? What happened exactly?
Well, a couple of weeks passed. A group of elven spies attempted to spring him. We found those elves dead in the dungeons. Lareth, comfortable and at his leisure in his cell as though it weren't open. He explained to me that these elves had come to free him. That... Oh, I see Therithiel isn't here. Good. That Therithiel had tipped them off.
Yeah, we knew that already.
We did know, yeah.
I won't describe to you the state those elves were in. Suffice it to say, their deaths were not clean.
Well,
they were killed at his hand, but he had opted to stay. So, I thought it might be a good opportunity to ensure that the elven people don't get too chummy with their friends in the temple.
That should be getting better, actually. We found Countess Talahi and freed her. That's why Therithiel's not here. He was escorting her and other elves and a couple humans.
Excellent.
There's lots to talk about, but
yeah.
We haven't found Thrommel yet, but yeah, we did get them.
Hang on. What's going on with one thing at a time? I can't do that.
I can't do back and forth either.
So he's okay and he's still in the dungeon?
Yes. He's been very agreeable since you departed. Interested in books. I have doubled his guard since the elf incident. I don't trust him, not one bit. But seems he isn't interested in leaving my tower. I saw fit to take advantage. It would seem it worked.
He likes knowledge. He likes books.
Yes.
He also seemed to he seemed to think that he thought he was in the right place. So
I don't know
wouldn't-
what his games are. I don't trust him any further than I can throw him.
Okay.
And I assure you, these frail arms are not just for looks.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the worst. I'm glad you're okay, and I'm glad.
Oh, all is well. In fact, all is better than well. The
Sure.
elves having been betrayed by him makes war with the elves that much more distant.
And Countess Talahi being back with her people makes it even more so.
Yes, her return should go a long way. I will not claim that our machinations are the reason the elves have held off on going to war as long as they have, but it is certainly possible that this is precisely why they waited. All the same, it is good to hear that there were no elves in the temple assaulting you yet.
I mean,
No.
I assume.
Therithiel might have had something to do with it being slowed down as well, but
Good.
yeah,
Good.
Don't know the details.
All the same, it is better that the world think Lareth is, well, not where he is. As far as anyone else is concerned, he's fled the country, on his way back to Next Regnum.
Understood.
Well,
On
We
that
have-
note, I have more.
Oh,
I have a gift. Seeing as you've brought us such an invaluable prisoner, and mark my words, Lareth has turned to be quite informative in matters of the temple's operations. I trust he will be even more informative regarding Nilomancy when I return to Hummelbank. I wanted to give you something that Rutger and I once employed that helped us in the founding of Burns Badgers. He'll set a little like a carry bag, like those bags that sort of magnetically snap shut and they've got the handles at the top. He's got like one of those. It's not quite a purse, but it's a purse.
Mary
He sets it on the table and snaps it open and removes from it at first it looks like a rusty bracer. It's about 8 inches in length and about 4 inches in diameter. But when he sets it on the table, you can see it is hollow on the inside. He sort of reaches and plucks a layer off of it like a sliced onion. So there, instead of one bracer, it's just a series of connected rings. This is a Dungeoneer's ring. A bit of artifice of my own design.
Ooh.
What does it do?
Well, thank you for asking, Junko. When this is placed upon the wrist of an individual, they are instantly teleported to a place I have keyed them to.
Are they all keyed the same?
Yes, they are. They are currently keyed to my dungeons.
Ooh.
Rutger and I would use these to take prisoners, and after we'd thoroughly interrogated them, rehabilitated them. Burns Badgers, you see, are all made up of bandits who operated in the area once. You'd be
Speaking of-
surprised how willing to work off a debt to society these low-level scum and thugs are when they see that the alternative is to deal with all-powerful, destructive, arcane magic.
We sent a couple to you. Hopefully they join you.
Indeed. 'Tis what gave me the idea.
They were mercenaries.
Gave Rutger the idea, I suppose. I can't take full credit for it. He suggested that maybe these would be better off in your hands than in one of my laboratories where I could fondly remember the days of old.
Hopefully we'll be sending some back to you.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, might be about a day late.
Well, this is fine. Anyone you send us...
I got one over here.
Perfect. We can test it then. Anyone who you sent us will be thoroughly questioned, and I will attempt to bring them into the badges. Should they decide against it or prove untrustworthy, they will instead be sent to join the alternative to the badges in Vigormount's dungeons.
This is Feldrin. He might need some convincing, but I think you can do it.
Junko will raise her hand. So you're saying that if we can free prisoners there with these as well?
Yeah, what about good people?
Well, if you are sending a good people to me, I would encourage you to send a note as well.
This is a good one.
How do we do that?
Whatever they have on their person will be transported with them.
Oh,
I will
put a little note
leave
on them.
a star, okay?
So I would suggest, by the way, that you ensure they don't have lockpicks or weapons when you send them.
That makes sense.
or boots.
In fact, it's probably best if you just send them stripped down to nothing.
I don't think we need to send, I mean, I guess it depends.
In fact, maybe I should give you, we have these pills as well. I've had one or two bandits who had swallowed lockpicks, among other things. Very messy business. Perhaps if we could give them a little clean out before you send them off. That way it's not in the dungeons for us to deal with. But perhaps in the future.
Without hesitation, I will put one on Thrummel.
Why would we do that?
If you find Thrummel, I think it would be better if you don't send him to my dungeons, but escort him like the royalty he is.
I can do whatever I want with Thrummel.
No, you can't.
No, you cannot. Prince
Juko like suddenly just remembers. It's just like, oh.
I mean,
I'm with you, Junko, but
what if it's the safest way out, and he's okay with it?
Well, then, what the prince desires, the prince can get, certainly.
Right.
But you should bow to his will, I should think. Listen.
Junko like looks away.
I understand.
like,
you know.
Cora's just gonna.
I'm trying not to look at Junko.
You know my misgivings regarding certain imperial faith. You know I am, to put it mildly, skeptical. Thrummel is a knight, a worthy ruler who has done much in the name of peace and stability. Whatever my opinions of his father, or the actions of his father, Thrummel is a worthy man who you can depend on. And you should. And I will brook no disrespect to the Crown Prince in my presence.
And I'm gonna hang on to these.
How, just out of interest, how many have we got? How many sendings?
Oh, I didn't tell you the best part. The bottom ring, he'll turn it upside down and pull out a slightly off-colored one, has this little rune here. If you touch that rune, it will call all of them back to you.
What should I call these?
Dungeoneer's rings. There are 12.
Whoa! Okay.
Now, naturally, it will be upon me and Rutger and the other badgers, whoever I assign to the job, to remove the bracelets from their respective victims before you call them back. I would encourage you to wait at least 6 hours before, since your last ring is used, before calling them back to you. It wouldn't do to have We've never actually tested calling them back with somebody still attached.
Ugh.
It could just bring them back, or it could
Their
take
hand.
their hand back. It could cause all manner of arcane mishap. So have a care.
Can I test it?
Please do. He gestures to your prisoner as though it's his prisoner.
I go over to Feldrin.
You have thoroughly searched this person.
Yes. Even his shoes are gone.
Shall we do just one final check?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll do a double check.
I'll aid.
Do examine the crevices as well. Like I say, some bandits are very creative in where they can hide things.
Sure.
Okay. Ithri, I'll let you do that. I don't want to get up in his crevices.
You want me to do an investigation? I'm just checking that that's what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. With advantage because Cora's helping, or not because you're squeamish?
I'm helping. I just want to respect his privacy.
You do have advantage.
I do, and I rolled a 2 and a 3
Jesus Christ, you
with a +0.
Seems good.
Yeah, he's fine. Wait, somehow I left one of the shoes on. Hang on. Fell that way.
Okay. I grab his wrist and I pop it on.
And he's just gone, as is the ring. Just
Whoa.
perfect. I imagine that would be a little surprising for Rat Guy, but he'll find him eventually. Have no fear. I will send him a message this evening.
Meanwhile, Lareth looks over. Oh, well, hello. New neighbor.
I look forward to questioning a number of these individuals you can send. You seem quite capable in that regard.
He is he works for the temple, the Greater Temple.
I imagine so.
I don't want to treat him with disrespect. Do we want to give him a ring as well? And I'll point at Dracon.
I'm sitting, I'm kneeling with Dracon's head in my lap. And
You've
I go,
no need.
absolutely the fuck not.
We have more to speak on the subject of Dracon.
Okay.
And his
I just thought he'd be safe with you. That was
temptations. Yes. First and foremost, to Dracon's well-being, whatever decisions he may have made, until he can answer for them, we must assume he had his good reasons. And, with your permission, I would like to take Dracon. I believe I have friends who can help. If Dracon is in the state I suspect he is in the world of dreams.
Look at
That's a bad thing.
over.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means that he was not careful in his use of nilomancy, and he was caught in something of like a maelstrom, like a whirlpool. The magic he was touching was already spoken for, and he got caught in it and dragged in.
So, Lareth might actually be able to help. He might know something about this.
It is possible, and I will be questioning him thoroughly. But given Lareth's actions, I am even more inclined to be suspicious of his intentions. He had every opportunity to leave. He could have done whatever he wanted, continued his research, come back to the temple, burned us all alive, but instead he chose to wait to be re-imprisoned, and I don't like it at all, especially not when it lines up with, apparently, a timeline in which his dark god approached you and seemingly ensnared Maester Dracon. It is like he was waiting for this.
Well,
the
maybe
temple
we
work
can
together?
No.
maybe we can be optimistic. Maybe he wants to turn over a new leaf and,
Who are you talking about?
Lareth.
You're not
I don't care about Lareth.
planning
I
to
care about
put,
Dracon right now.
You're not planning to put Dracon anywhere in the same vicinity as Lareth, are you?
Not without great supervision and arcane assistance, but no, for the time being, my intent is simply to care for Dracon. Maester Dracon. I wish to ensure his well-being and research. If I can, I would like to piece together his interactions with the entity, and also perhaps sever the connection between the two of them, if there even is one.
I think that would be the safest bet for him to go with you. I don't know how we would keep him safe.
Can I help?
Miss Novacree, I will be honest with you. Since the Elven incident, Lareth has asked about you daily.
Why?
I am uncomfortable with his interest in you, and it is very clear that you are in some way targeted in all of this. I think it best, and I mean no disrespect to you whatsoever, I believe it would be best to keep you as far from this situation as we possibly can.
I don't want to leave Dracon. I think that my people or my ancestry are connected to what did this to him, and
Your people?
yes. Apparently in Kepri there are people like me, people who don't dream, people who share a body with another soul, a spirit from the plane of dreams.
You are Kalashtar. 2020 and then a 17, by the way. So.
Wow!
Fur is on fire, man.
He's killing it.
At least somebody is here.
I think that...
Forgive me, I didn't realize.
Well, I was kind of raised to not tell anyone ever, but...
For good reason.
It kind of seems important right now.
Well, we could all try to help, and, you know, maybe we can all figure it out together and help him. We've dealt a really solid few blows to the temple. I mean, they're gonna be reeling from this for a while.
Oh, the water, air, and fire temple are done.
We've taken out their leaders.
They will be replaced soon. Contrary to the name, in fact, the Temple of Elemental Sin was never really about the elements. That was just their recruitment drive. The true forces of wickedness within that place, the true danger, are the demonic forces in the greater temple. They will replace their elemental leaders given enough opportunity. If you have dealt as severe a blow as you claim, then you must push. Do not let them recover. I know this is difficult to ask, but you must trust the friends you've made along the way. And you must trust Maester Dracon as well.
I don't think Dracon meant harm.
I don't think he did either. But...
You are warriors. Your place right now is on the front lines of this invisible war. I am a researcher, a scientist. My place is to research and study and find solutions to the problems that cannot be handled at war. I'm afraid Maester Dracon falls to the latter. There is nothing you can do for him now.
Well, if you need contacts in Kepri for any of this, my mother has a friend visiting her at the moment who is from there, and she is from there.
Your mother. That reminds me, I had heard a few things.
No, now's not the time. I'm crying about Dracon right now.
Okay, cry
Have
about
no
my
fear.
mother too.
I didn't need to lie to her when I told her I hadn't spoken to you.
Yes, I kind of...
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Oh, she told me.
Is she
mad?
really upset?
Can you blame her?
No, no. But
When I
also,
was your
she's been
age-
lying to me a lot, so.
When I was your age, I left home as well. My father was very displeased. He imagined a son with a plow in his hands, not a wand. But it is part of growing up to leave the nest, as it were. Though, come to think of it, I never did see my father again.
How
by
is
a
this
troll.
a helpful story?
It's okay. When I
Oh,
left
bird.
home, I haven't seen my dad.
I should
my father
digress.
either. I'm so
I
sorry.
feel we've lost the train of conversation here. Forgive me. My point is, you're all right. You're a good kid. And she will be proud of you when
I
she
don't
learns
care
what
about
you have
that
done.
right now. It's just like
Yes. Maester Dracon, indeed. I will take him into my care. I will do my research. If it appears that the connection to your people is what I suspect it is, I will reach out to your mother.
she doesn't. I mean, I don't think she knows that much.
I will reach out to your mother's friend.
Osiris.
It's okay.
Is his name.
I have a way with people.
Yes. I mean, I don't really have. Are you leaving right now? Because I have some information that might help, but
I am planning to stay here until tomorrow. I did book rooms at the hostel. It'd be a shame to waste that money.
right.
I could do with a night's sleep before going back to that place.
Agreed.
Is there anything we can do to help you, Bern? What, we've got a lot of stuff, and if he's just going to start like emptying all of the magic items,
That is
like
so much residuum.
swords, warhammer.
Don't give him the residuum. That's ours.
No, it's just seeing it. He's
that
like,
reminds
wow.
me, I haven't actually rolled for the residuum that I got for the disenchanting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't use the residuum right now, so if you want some.
I've no need for it at present. Just, I was not expecting that much residuum.
This is a weird question, and I know it doesn't really matter, but did you ever finish that sending scroll for Dracon?
Yes, I have it with me, actually.
No, that makes it worse.
I had planned on giving him his scroll. I had imagined this would go a little differently, to be honest.
I mean, take it with him.
Yes. Though, are you sure you could not make use of this?
We probably could, actually. Seeing as I can only send messages through animals, and I'm the only one among us who can do magic now.
Yes, there was rather an accident, unfortunately, with the last animal you sent to me back at the tower.
Oh no.
Does turn out Rutger is not very much a fan of birds.
If I send a ground animal, they're not going to make it in time.
It will be fine in the future. I have warned him that is unacceptable, and he,
I can mark them in the future.
Yes, that would help, and it would be best if you should need to confer with Rutger that perhaps not a bird.
Okay.
Fortunately, it was able to get most of the message off before before its life entirely failed it. But in the future, we know now, and it won't be a problem.
I'm not very. I mean, Dracon was the one who.
Yes.
I have a question. Does he not like birds because of what the birds sound like people? Did you guys fight those two?
Yeah.
Oh, on top of the
I have
tower.
so many questions.
What the devil are you talking about?
There were ravens? Crows?
Why did you say so? Yes, they can imitate human speech.
No.
I thought that's all it was, but no, when they died, they sounded like...
They were giant ravens that looked like small ravens, and then when they died, they screamed like a person.
Yeah.
There's
And
only-
that's not the only time
that's
we've
the
come
only-
across.
Yeah.
In the water temple, there were gargoyles that they turned into humans when you hit them enough. But the humans were.
In the Earth
There was
Temple, there's
zombies.
loads of zombies. And then...
I can only speculate some form of trickery designed to mess with you.
It worked.
You should have a care. Those forces are very fond of their trickery, illusions, and the like, making you fight your own friends or disguising one enemy as another. These tactics are familiar. Though, if they were fighting you, I suspect it is a safe bet they were enemies, simply cloaked one as another. If, however, they look an enemy but do not fight you, then you should be wary that what you face is a friend.
That's so difficult to keep track of. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
It makes sense.
What about that?
And if there's any doubt, you can always slaps his wrist twice.
What about that merfolk that you saw, Junko?
Oh, yes, there
Merfolk?
was a mermaid, I think they're called, or what was that word?
Margager.
They were chained at the bottom of like a basis.
Yes, merfolk are not unheard of here,
But
especially
they
in Dreamborn Bay. There's a small enclave, in fact.
Why
They
would...
were chained to the bottom in the water temple.
They are friendly people.
Oh, let's go
It
back.
it didn't feel right.
Are you certain it was a mermaiden?
No,
I didn't
that's
see
why
it.
I didn't approach it because it just
Well,
felt wrong.
trust your instincts then, but use your better judgment. If it is indeed a merfolk, I can speak from experience that I have always found them to be a very pleasant folk. Now, like anybody, there's, good ones and bad ones, but all of the merfolk who I have treated with have been very compassionate and intelligent. Little humorless, but I think just aquatic jokes don't translate.
Saw water off a duck's back.
Something like that, yes.
I feel like I had so many questions to ask you, and now none of it is in my brain.
That is why I had hoped we could meet over some cheap ale.
Are we going to be recognized in the
Yeah,
hostel?
we might not be welcome there.
I should think not. Though, what
Theo
business
isn't
have they who you are?
Well, I mean, the leader, the owner of the hostel works for the temple.
The owner of the
Yeah,
hostel works for his wallet.
yeah, but Thorithio might
Okay,
have done
fair.
some.
Well, Thorithiel's not with us, so we're in
But
luck there.
I was with Thorithio.
They never
when
saw me.
I was with Thorithio when he did the thing.
If you want my advice, should you go to the hostel, mind your own business, keep your heads down, and you'll be fine. But always keep a wary eye out. Maybe sleep with a weapon under your pillow, and if you feel unsafe, keep a watch. But you have this home, so sleeping there should be no issue. But I can't imagine they would jump you while you go for drinks, short of you standing up and proclaiming your loyalty to Archael and flashing some knightly bits or something.
I mean, if you're taking Dracon, I'll come with you to the hostel.
I have an escort who will be assisting in carrying him. Seeing as I have no desire to carry him all the way,
Right, all the same, I'd still like to walk with him.
yes, of course. Very well. I had hoped that this would be more of a joyous reunion, but I find that my mind is filled with brooding thoughts of foreboding and poor omens.
Do you
I
want
do.
some time alone with Dracon Nova, or do you want company?
You're welcome to come if you want to. I mean, I'll be with Byrne and his escort, so.
Just gonna like grab the little necklace that Dracon gave her and just kind of fidget with it. Not go one way or the other, just
I think it's time then. Nevacre, if you will assist me in carrying our friend here.
Yep, me and my one arm.
I can
I'm
help.
good. I got
yes.
it. I can do 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 it. I'm fine. It's fine.
Do you require assistance? I can perhaps.
I mean, yes, I can't carry a man with one arm.
Perhaps if we just each of us puts one arm over our shoulders, and then we can
Yeah,
just
that
like
works.
this. Yes.
Yep.
All right. Didn't realize you weigh so
I'll
much.
see you at the hostel later, you three.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on her.
Okay.
thank you.
We'll be fine.
You're welcome. Shall we go?
Yes.
Good. Can someone be a
I'll open the door.
friend and just get the door?
Be a
Thank
dear.
And
All the
Burn.
spell scrolls that he was hoarding. That's what's weighting him down.
It's not just spell scrolls. He was like
It's
hoarding all
spell
magic
scrolls.
items.
It's wands. Let's take a look at his. No, I'm just kidding.
oh, you're gonna be mortified if you look at his inventory.
I looked at his inventory when I played him last week. I was like, holy shit, man.
He's a pack rat. Okay.
Should we? No, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, no. Ithri, once they had left, Ithri's going to be like, "Did we need any of this stuff he had?" Just to
Don't
the
worry.
other
If we do, I'll. It's okay. I got it. We good.
I Ashley doesn't care over game. This is just.
That's just E3 going. He probably had some healing potions we could have
Yeah.
used.
Shit. He's not coming with us, and then we need all the help we can get.
You don't want his cursed mug? Come on. Just kidding.
We have that. All right. So you, I guess I'll, unless anyone else has anything to do, I can follow along with Nova. Okay. I thought I had a sound set for a tavern. Didn't I?
We're not gonna weekend at Bernie's Dracon, are we? Just sit there drinking with him. Put a glove, put a mug in front
That
of
would
him.
be really tragic, but really outstanding.
It would be
Yeah.
super funny, but I
I'm-
don't think Dracon would appreciate it.
I don't think he would.
No, but I'm into
I'll
it.
wait to appreciate it.
All right, I gotta add apparently my tavern song. Oh, wait! I found it. We're good. Everyone, calm down. It's good.
Oh, good. I was panicking.
As you guys cross the bridge, make your way to the waterside hostel, the door opens and there's a few people who kind of give dark looks to you in the doorway with this unconscious old man. And everybody just goes back to their drinks.
It's okay, Grandpa. Just kidding. We'll get you the ale, man. Don't worry.
Man, I haven't had to open my knot thing forever. So you enter into the main tavern. What do you do?
I look at Burn like, well, where are we gonna put Dracon?
Up to my room, I suppose.
Okay.
And he takes you up a flight of stairs, a narrow flight of stairs, by the way. It's
I think this will
unfortunately
be
too
fun.
narrow for all three of you together. You sort of have to like
Carry him.
carry
like,
him.
Yeah.
It's the hardest part by far. But when you get up the stairs, you find that Byrne has a room directly south, and he puts his key into the door, opens it, takes you in. It's not a very large room. It's got 2 beds and a chest. And you can see that seated on the bed is a very tall, hulking woman in like a breastplate with a great sword that she's got leaning against a wall nearby. She stands up Hey, I know him. I didn't know it was going to be him. Oh, you've met? Nova Cree, my escort. Kaylee. Kaylee, this is a Nova Cree.
Haley. Okay.
Hey, you with the Valkyrie then?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks. I don't know who this person is.
Kaylee was. Did you ever meet Kaylee?
Nope.
Oh. You're the only one in the team that hasn't.
Oh,
Forgive me,
no.
Kaylee. We'll have to take turns sleeping on the floor. I'm afraid Mr. Dracon, like you guys set him down on the bed, gets this bed. That's fine. Honestly, I was, I didn't expect a bed anyway. Talcaric never really let me keep the bed. I slept in the chair or on the floor.
Oh.
Yes, well, Talcaric is a barbarian bastard. Thank you, Nova Cree. Do you wish to be alone, or?
Just for a second. I don't want to take up your
Of
room.
course. We will be down at the bar. Kaylee, come. I suppose I owe you a drink. Seems you'll be sleeping on the floor now. And she'll kind of look at you inquisitively. What's going on? The door shuts. You can hear their muffled voices as they walk away.
I'll just kind of like sit on the edge of the bed next to him. And I'll take out a piece of turquoise from that. It's just a random fucking stone that I got somewhere. And I'll start like wrapping it in twine while I'm just talking to him and saying, I don't know what he offered you, but if you took it, I'm sure you had a good reason. And I'm sorry if meeting me kind of brought that to you or made it worse. I'm not really sure, but I promise we're going to figure it out. I don't know. Anyways, I didn't really know you that long, so I don't know why I'm getting so emotional. But I will take the piece of twine that I just wrapped around the turquoise and turn it into a sort of pendant and just like put it around its neck. And I'll just like look at the pendant that was like a spiral that lets him communicate with Kalistar. Mm-hmm. And I'll just go, I think you should keep that just in case. You know. Nice. I'm gonna cry if I say anything else, so I'm not gonna say anything else.
Touching.
I turn around.
You see a figure in the room with you who's kind of standing at your flank in dark robes, an emerald and gold motif. Mr. Dracon was something of an experiment.
What'd you do to him?
This individual is just looking past you, standing kind of near the bed, also looking at Dracon. I gave him power.
Yeah, and it nearly killed him, as you can see, so obviously your power isn't that great.
I expected more from Mr. Dracon. Disappointing. However, still doesn't look at you. It is good that we can have these talks now. I look forward to further interactions with you.
With me? I don't think so. The only interactions we'll have is when I end your life.
Life, death, all states of being, all unnecessary. I like to think I found ways to make them optional. I do look forward to sharing some of those with you.
I don't want anything that you have to share.
No, not even truth.
I already know the truth. I saw the truth.
Only when it was torn violently from Vakri, isn't it?
Just narrow my eyes.
He hasn't looked away from Dracon. I have many truths for you.
So start with the truth.
In time.
Can he come back? Or is he stuck like this forever?
Thus far, I've only visited you in your dreams, and I believe that may have led to something of a misunderstanding.
I know it wasn't in my dreams, that's I don't dream, but...
Indeed. Perhaps I misspoke. I've only spoken to you, to my caretaker, with whom you share a shell, when you were closest to my state.
So are you getting more powerful then, since you're here now, and I'm clearly not asleep?
Power, like life and death, is just a state that changes. Sometimes it wanes, sometimes it waxes. You have great affection for your moons. You understand the concept of shifting power and alignment.
Yes.
The tide comes in. Enjoy your harmony. Close. He's gone. Like he was never there.
I look back at Dracon just to make sure he's still there.
Dracon looks so pale and, for the first time since you've known him, feeble and old.
I'll just like put my hand on his brow and then say I'm sorry, and I'll take the spiral pendant, actually. And I'll I'll just I'll go downstairs, I guess.
Okay.
I'll like look back in the room, like expecting the devourer to be standing there or something. I don't know.
Looking back, it's just Dracon. You close the door.
Okay.
And heading back down the stairs,
Devourer, man.
The general crowd that was there before, you can see the barman is currently handing drinks to both Kaylee and Byrne. He stares across the tavern at you for a moment before just continuing what he's doing. Byrne happens to notice and kind of glances back, sees you, waves you over.
Yeah, I could join them.
You've said your farewells?
Yeah, and then some. Yep.
Good. You'll understand if we're a bit brisk, but I think perhaps you should return to your other activities.
Right. Yep. Yeah.
Have no fear. I'll take good care of our friend. I promise.
If you learn any more about this entity, will you keep us informed?
Of course. Depending on what I find, and I have some suspicions already, I may have. I'll be in touch. Perhaps it's a conversation for another time. I will be in touch, though.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Are you okay? You look terrible.
Well, I mean, we did get beat to shit when we were in the temple, but
Of course. That's right. Kaylee, where's that flask? He's like, oh, did I leave it up in the room? No, it's right here. I've got it. He pulls a little flask out of his robes. Yeah, drink this. This should help. Don't tell the others. I don't want to play favorites, but seeing as you escorted us back here, I think you've earned a little reward.
I'll drink the flask.
Tastes absolutely vile.
Oh my god, what is it?
Fake cherry mixed with brandy.
Oh.
But once you get past the burn, you heal 4d4 plus 4 hit points.
Whoa! 4d4 plus 4.
Now there, isn't that better?
Yeah, that, thank you.
It was for this lug. And normally I bring such things for Rutger, but it didn't seem wise to leave him, for both of us to go on this business trip.
Right.
Oh, you brought something for me? That was nice. Yes. Like I said, I'm very good with people. So, do tell your friends I give my regards and well wishes.
Yeah, I'll do that. I did take a couple things off of Dracon, so, I don't know. If he wakes up and he's really mad about that. Sorry, Dracon.
He waves away. No big deal.
I just didn't want to sit there and be like, I take all these things from his inventory.
Did he still happen to have a certain wand holster?
Yes, he did. Was very proud.
It's a shame when things start disappearing while you're unconscious and not, but it does happen.
I'm certain you two will work that out at some point in the future.
Certainly.
Yeah, no, I left the wand holster.
He will be removing that from Dracon's inventory.
I can feel Kref's rage from here.
I think I can almost hear him yelling, but
yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'll hang around with Byrne and Kaylee too long.
He'll offer to get you a drink if you need one, but also he'll kind of only after the fact. How old are you?
16. That's drinking age, right?
Old enough?
I've never actually drank before.
Oh, indeed. Well, and he'll order you. What is he going to order you? I forgot. There's actually
Nova's
a menu.
first drink with a random stuffy wizard named Byrne and a person she just met.
Yep.
Perfect. That sounds like your 21st birthday.
I mean, that's that's the only proper way to. I thought I had a handout with the menu on. I did. There it is. What do you fancy for yourself? Do you imagine something a little more sour or something sweeter?
Interestingly, sour sounds kind of intriguing.
Yes.
Sure.
Bartender. The man comes over. All 6'5" gangle of him. So, yes. How much for a sour beer? 3 silver. Right. Kind of looks at you.
I can
And it's
pay
your
for
first
that.
time. No. I said I would come in it. He's gonna order. They'll bring you a pint. It's in a kind of a suspicious looking mug that you're not
good.
entirely sure was well cleaned.
God, I wish E3 was here. E3, just appear.
Well, go on.
I will.
If you've ever
Take
drank
a
a sour
sip.
beer,
I actually like sour beers in real life. I think
so
they're good.
then you know
I know what they taste like.
Yeah. How does Nova react to that?
She scrunches her face up a bit, but takes another sip. It's kind of
There
like
you go. All at once. All at once. It's better if you just get it out of the way.
the whole thing. Okay. She'll chug the beer.
He's just gonna down a pint.
All right.
She ain't no bitch.
Do me a favor. I don't think he was expecting you to do that. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, 9.
Okay. So you're not
That
going to be
seems right.
leaving immediately after all.
That's cool. I'm pretty sure I said I'd meet them here. So.
That's fine. So to the rest of you, what are you going to do once Nova and Byrne leave?
If three's just sat awkwardly reorganizing all of this stuff he has over and over again until someone tells him he has to go. I'm not really saying anything.
Okay.
Do you think I should tell Byrne? Junko's just gonna say it because I don't know how silent it would be.
What?
My
So-
lineage?
Oh, that's up to you. I mean, does he need? Would it help?
I don't know anymore.
I meant, would it help you?
I still don't know. Sometimes I get a little defensive about him. And I don't know.
I mean, if you're gonna tell anyone, Byrne's a good first step, but only you can decide that.
I'd rather get Drama out of there as soon as possible. Without interacting with him as if possible.
Why? To the second bit, not the first bit.
Because last time he saw me, I probably had a halo.
Surely, I don't know. If I had lost my brother, if I'd lost my brother and then found out that I hadn't, I don't think I'd care about a halo or whatever he might be missing.
He was saying how Drama was a good man with honor and I assume would be a great ruler.
Yeah.
Just would rather not disappoint. Do you have a brother?
Me? Yeah. I was writing him letters. I think I
Never saw you send one.
No, I never actually got to send it. They're all in here. But I don't have a difficult relationship with him, so I can't advise. But surely difficult is better than none.
We should probably go to the hostile. Cora, are you okay?
Cora is not in the building.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wasn't
Cora?
speaking. She's
Cora?
like out in the woods, just sitting under a tree over here somewhere, not far.
Jungle, you mean?
Yeah,
Um,
just sitting under a tree.
she can be really sneaky when she wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we give her... I don't know. I'm not very good at saying goodbye. I usually just run off. So I'm not, like... I don't know what to do with this bit.
Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Nice. I did that with Corvania.
Yeah.
Kind of. Kind of.
Well, they sort of sent you, didn't they? And you just went... No? I thought you were...
Started to do an extended vacation.
Ah, the old not returning. I've done that as well. Yeah. It's,
Well, yeah, you ran off, right?
I meant previous times. This is the longest I've been from home, though.
Want to get a beer?
Actually, no. But I'd like us to regroup.
We have to go there anyway.
Yeah. Should we wait here for Cora, or...?
What are one of the names Cora gave out again? While in this town? Oh wait, I never mind. I'll just yell, Grandma!
So Cora.
Cora does not respond to Grandma.
Cutting over to you briefly. You were outside.
I'm just chilling under a tree. Just didn't want to be in that house.
Oh. That's fair. It's it's still raining. There's the occasional
it's raining
rumble
now.
of thunder.
That's why I'm under a tree, because that's
These
the
big
safest
jungle
place
trees,
to
though,
be.
their leaves are massive. It's just like rain coming down in front of you. You're only getting a little wet. For the most part, you're protected by the big leaves of the tree.
Oh, somebody's looking for their grandma. She'll just be here until somebody comes to get her if she's not.
I mean,
Okay.
Sitting.
I guess like after 5 or 10 minutes, Ithri would start looking out of windows and circle the house and things. Are you
Oh,
inside?
she didn't respond to Grandma. I'm going to look for her.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, you guys can see her right out a window. She's only like 25 feet away,
Okay.
sitting under one of the closer trees.
Coming up to her. Cora, why didn't you come?
Huh?
I'm not just gonna yell Cora.
Why?
I'm gonna just point to the town behind us.
Cora will stand up. It's not like that's my real name anyway.
No, but you go by it, and you're not coloring your hair anymore.
I didn't hear you call for me, I guess. Wait, did you call? Were you calling for Grandma?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry.
I don't think we gave Grandma a name.
No, he didn't. Are we going to the hostel?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Ithri wouldn't have left anything behind, by the way.
Same.
Yeah.
Or
Fair.
we'll just follow after you two.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the Waterside Hostel. Nova,
I'm drunk.
tell us what they see with you at the bar with Kaylee and Bern.
She's probably just sitting, watching, or listening to whatever Bern and Kaylee are talking about or whatever. And her face would be very flushed, I think. And once you guys enter, she'll go, "Hey guys!"
Just a
Very
note,
not Nova.
Bern would have kept the sour beers coming.
Oh, God.
She's definitely okay. So she'd be like 2 beers in now. I think she would have sipped on the second one. She's not gonna chug another one unless
He
someone
might even if you
challenges
want to
her.
try different things, he might even hook you up with different drinks.
She'll try different things. Sure, let's do that. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
but she'd be sipping the other ones. She's like, "Whoa, chugging was a lot. It hit her all at once," kind of deal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She's very thin, therefore not a lot of body weight to absorb alcohol.
Aren't you
so-
really
Right.
pale as well? Have you got
And she's really
stupidly
pale, so
rosy
she's
cheeks?
so yeah, she looks like your Irish friends drink, and they're just like,
Yup.
yeah. So me, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's pretty much it. She goes, "Oh
Okay.
my god, hey guys!"
Bern will kind of stand to meet you when you approach. Yes. Did you know she had never drank before?
Yes, I was quite aware.
We thought we would treat her to her first time, and she seems like she quite likes it. She's a good kid.
It's pretty good. You guys should get one. I don't know what this one is. What's this one, Bern?
That is a killer bee honeymead.
It's really sweet.
That is
The
a
bees
very,
put their honey in it.
very good choice. That's not quite how it works, but yeah.
Did you talk to the bees that put their honey in it? You should
Oh
do that.
no, but I should. Oh, that's such a good idea.
Another time.
do that
let's
next.
not. Let's still be careful. Yeah.
You started this, Bird.
Okay, that's fair. I was just trying to do something nice, and she seemed like she needed a
Is
break.
it, guys? Dracon's upstairs, sleeping it off forever.
He's fine. He's safe.
Forever?
Oh.
Well, I don't know, man.
Bern, when are you
Maybe-
leaving?
I'm going to stay here for the next probably day or two, and then we will be departing.
Are we gonna stay the night here, or are we? I look at the rest of the group.
They have beds here.
Or are we staying at their house?
I took a little money from Dracon so we could stay.
Also, hello, Kaylee.
Hi! I was
Oh,
wondering
you
if
guys
all
know-
remembered me.
You know Kaylee. She's become my new friend.
Hi, Kaylee.
Hey, Kaylee. It's
Hi.
been a long time. Well,
It has.
it's felt like a
Look
long
at
time.
you. It's been like a month or two, because you spent a lot of downtime in Humblebank.
Wait, where was Kaylee from? When did you guys meet her? Out of game?
Humblebank.
She
In
came,
Humblebank, okay.
She came with us to fight Lareth.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool.
That's overgame, right? I wouldn't have said that at the table.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
just checking.
And is she
Actually,
human or
Oh,
what
sorry.
is she?
She's a half
you.
giant.
Oh, a half giant.
Well, she looks
I
human.
believe.
She's just a really big human. You guys suspect giant lineage, but you haven't confirmed that.
Gotcha.
Get
Okay.
the DNA test. Let's figure this out.
23andMe.
Took the DNA test. Turns out I'm 100.
Bern, at some point before you go, can I have a word with you, please?
Perhaps we can speak right now if you'd like.
We can talk all freely right here because we're all
Yes,
friends.
Or we could step maybe outside for a more private word. Why don't
There's
you guys
people listening
keep
everywhere.
Nova Cree here company? Make sure she doesn't hurt herself. And
She's
we'll-
drowning her sorrows.
I
Guys,
like the
I
idea
discovered
that Nova
alcohol.
just said that out loud.
Yeah, she definitely did.
I'll get the honey as well.
You should, Junko. It's really good.
Okay. Did you see the price on it?
No, but I can.
It's 5 silver.
5 silver? Okay.
Burn will step outside with Flora.
Oh yeah, I'll step outside with him.
That's good. Cora, listen, I didn't actually think. I didn't mean to get your friend. I'm not. I didn't pressure her or anything. I hope that's not.
I'm sure she's fine.
He's like, she had 1.5 drinks, man. I don't know what happened.
I would like you to deliver a message for me. Could you do that?
To whom?
To Lareth?
Oh. Yes. What do you want me to tell him?
I want you to tell him that Cora told him to stop asking about Nova. In fact, don't ever ask about her again.
Why? It's fun.
I can relay that to him.
Thanks.
Is that
That
all?
was it.
Well, how are you, Clara? As he's like taking you back into the tavern.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. You look different. You do something with your hair.
No.
I like it. Hello, we're back.
Hey.
So,
more drinks?
yes. Barman, keep them coming. It's on me. And he'll drink with you guys. Is there anything else you want to do here? I mean, aside from like just have a decent evening and some drinks.
Junko is only going to sip. She won't even get tipsy.
Okay. I mean, honestly, it's not that strong.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm just
cheap
a lightweight,
booze.
man.
It was Nova is tiny, and it was
Has
her
never
very
drank.
first time.
Yeah.
So.
Junko's just doing it to keep up like the pleasantries.
Remind me what Katie wears.
Hide armor.
Hide armor. Okay.
Oh, dang it. I was gonna say, don't we have like plate armor and stuff?
She's a big girl with a big sword, but not heavily armored.
Does she want a flame sword? Kaylee.
No,
You
no,
have
no.
a flame
Kaylee,
sword?
we found a
Hey,
flame
hey.
sword.
Hey,
Sorry.
don't start getting that stuff out in here.
I'm not
Hey,
pulling it
what's
out.
in
You're the
the
one who
sword?
has
I
it.
literally have it on my back.
You have it right there.
I don't want to start anything. But yeah, we have a
I had this mace and I slammed the mace smiting on the table.
And it probably causes the table to crack in half.
Oh, whoa, I am
Because that
strong.
mace is designed for breaking objects.
Remind me tomorrow morning, maybe tomorrow afternoon. We need to give you some training with those kind of weapons.
Yeah.
At least some safety training, because
Is that magic? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did you say you found a flame sword?
It lights on fire.
yeah, we've found a lot.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Hey, Junko, do you have that dart shield still?
Yes.
You have a
Shield
dart
that
shield? Like,
shoots darts.
how does it block anything? No.
It just shoots
Am I-
darts out the middle, I think.
Oh, that's not what I thought at all. Oh,
What
okay.
were you thinking?
I thought it was like a dart that you. And you can see the look on Burn's face. He keeps his mouth shut.
Does
I
he
love
look-
Kaylee.
Yeah, does
I
he
just say
look
that
like-
out loud.
I love you too. You guys are so nice.
I don't think I ever told you my name.
Oh yeah.
Does it-
No, Burn told me you're.
Oh.
You're no.
That her
Perfect.
Rhea.
You nailed
Her
it.
name is Rhea.
Yes.
Rhea. Yeah.
Oh, are you looking at my
No.
D&D Beyond characters?
That doesn't sound. Wait, was it Rhea? Oh my gosh.
It
I'm
is
so
Rhea.
sorry. I got your name totally wrong. I thought you were like Nona.
No,
Nona
cheers!
is my mom's name.
Oh. How did I know that? And like Kaylee has also been drinking a lot. Burn is like giving the side eye, like listening for if anyone.
Side
says
note,
too much.
I have stopped drinking heavily and she's sobering up, but she's gonna continue
Okay.
to act like she's more drunk than she is, because
Got
that's
it.
easier than facing what's going on.
Yup.
Yep.
Okay.
E3's probably
Wow.
trying to catch up and failing.
E3, come on. You just hear that in your head every once in a while.
And like Burn is like wanting to look at your magical gear and goods and just asking questions and such like that. Keeping his voice fairly low, but at this point in the evening, there's like enough traffic coming in and out that you guys have an anonymity by way of there's just too many people here to pay attention to.
Good.
Under breath at some point. Burn. Can
Yes.
I've got some stuff going on that I might need your help with after the temple. You said you're like a researcher. Do you know much about dwarven gods?
Dwarven gods. I know. Almost lost my d20.
Roll a 20.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Finally went the
Not-
other way, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
Not a whole lot. They're mostly derivative of more modern gods, aren't they?
Maybe. If he doesn't know what derivative means.
Maybe. Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll save it for after.
Yeah.
There's a
Is
lot going on
there-
at the moment.
A particular topic I can look into. I can do some preliminary research.
Accidental magic?
Accidental magic? Like
You're talking about when you turned into a tree?
like wild magic? Do you
Yes.
Yeah.
like magic that is not cast intentionally, but that is just like a curse or
That one, yeah.
Yes, kind of like how Fey magic works.
fey magic. So it is closer to wild magic. There was a sorcerer who passed through Hummelbank a few years back. The poor fellow he thought he was cursed. It turns out it was just magic following him. It was like a wrinkle in the weave that wherever he moved, the wrinkle would follow him. And whenever he would try to touch the gift, it sometimes resulted in that wrinkle moving in more chaotic ways.
Did the wrinkle have a name?
A name? No, of course not. It was just a sort of element to his bloodline. It was his lineage. His magic could backfire sometimes. Sometimes he would go to light a candle and he would blow up a house. Sometimes he would go to blow up a house and he would instead fill it with flowers. Things like of that nature.
Or turn into a tree?
Or maybe you sometimes turn into a tree and lug nuts at people.
Well, I've never seen. For a good reason, we didn't let him hang around Hummelbank very long, but that does sound like the sort of chaos that can follow wild magic. As a general rule, wild magic is uncontrollable. Though there are those who can learn to harness the chaos, to benefit from them and minimize its
I stare
Harm.
at E3 and take a sip.
Harness
Like
the,
a loud sip, just like.
harness the chaos.
Well, yes. Sort of get a feel for it, and when, for example, when you try to light a candle and instead blow up the house, draw upon further chaos to, instead of blowing up everything in the house, only blow up the house. Or when filling the house with flowers, maybe seeing to it that they are all toxic flowers, since you are trying to harm what's within it. Sort of to, like when one gambles but hedges a bet, sort of guarantee that the chaos is at least favorable.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I think that fits a little too well.
Fits what, if I might
it's
ask?
fine. It's not urgent.
Have you run afoul of a wild mage?
Yes, it's not urgent, and I'm...
You're talking about the time that you turned into a palm tree and threw coconuts, or the time that you grew wings and started flying?
E3, you have wild magic.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware you were of an arcane bloodline.
Or the time you roared and Junko's like full on playing drunk because he's getting a little like drunk.
His bobblehead?
Yeah. Oh my god, that was
a
so
funny one. My favorite
best
was
one-
the palm tree. It was
The
pretty.
saddest one was the flumps.
E3, have you had
They
any manner
exploded.
of arcane training?
I don't think so.
Define training.
Have you been to an arcane academy? Or been mentored by any kind of practitioner of magic?
I can't... No. Technically
It's
not.
Like, what if it was more divine? Like,
No,
someone liked his beard a little too much.
no, that's not how wild magic works at all.
A deal?
One can't give you wild magic.
What about a deal?
It's a part of you. It just means that every living being is connected to the weave of arcana in some way. Some are connected by threads, which can't really be manipulated. Some by puppet strings. Some are connected by way of a rope, which they can tug upon and control. But we are all connected to it. Where wild magic is concerned, it just means that instead of being connected by a straight wire, it is more like a series of levers and knobs, which you are sometimes intentionally, sometimes not interacting with. And when you turn this dial this much and then pull this lever here, this magic happens. And you never know what it's going to be, but hence wild. But no one gives that to you. It's simply the nature of how you are connected to the weave. E3? E3, are you okay?
I'm here, yeah.
Yes? Okay.
I didn't want to tell you that I don't think you're right, but...
I'm gonna whisper to Junko. Ooh, it's about to go down.
I assure you, E3, I am quite right.
I hope so.
What do you imagine? How do you imagine? Forgive me. In all of my years of arcane learning and scholarship, I've never never had someone with no background in the arcane contradict me. Do explain how you
Haley,
imagine it might be.
Have you ever seen him this flustered?
I think I just broke Burn. Sorry, what was the question?
How might you imagine that it works?
I imagine that the weave is plucked at by many entities on both
Divine
sides.
magic, perhaps. You must understand, divine magic is not part of the weave. That is why it is not arcane. It is a wholly different source. Divine magic is, it is, well, frankly, divine magic is simply the aftershocks of what comes from individuals so powerful in the weave themselves that we might mistake them for gods. Were there such a thing as gods?
Maybe when all this is done, I'll let you do some experiments on me.
I would enjoy that, I think, especially if you are indeed afflicted with wild magic. Though I do wonder, how do you manifest wild magic without arcane training? You're no sorcerer. I'd bet
And
my
you make
staff
a
on it.
deal with someone and they give you magic?
Harness.
Oh,
Harness.
yes.
No.
I would not recommend that.
No.
I would not recommend making
seems
deals
to be
with
what
arcane.
Dragon did.
It's
But that
not
doesn't manifest in wild magic. That's not.
No.
That,
It's harnessing chaos.
That is chaos. That's a great way to explain it.
Yeah, let's... I don't know. I'd need to show you, and no, I can't do that here.
we could step out into the gnarlwood if you'd like.
I can't fight you, Bern. That's...
I wouldn't want you to fight me.
You can
Good
fight me.
heavens.
You can fight me.
No,
Let's
no,
fight.
no. You could attack a tree or something.
No.
Oh, I don't have any more.
Or I could summon
like that.
something.
It doesn't.
I could call up a little water elemental, just a little
No.
one.
It doesn't. It needs to be real. Well,
Yes, I
doesn't
will tell
work.
it to kill you.
I'll
I will
fight
summon
you.
a little water elemental.
I'll fight you.
I will tell it to kill you. And
I will do this for you.
E3, let me help you. Don't you want answers?
No.
No? Of course you do.
Maybe.
We all want answers. Everyone.
Depends what they are.
I could at the least confirm if you have wild magic or not.
Fine. Who's gonna stump out?
I'm following.
He's also going to follow. Going right across the bridge, basically straight to the jungle. I think Byrne is really freaking into this. I think he's going to he's just going to immediately cast Summon Minor Elemental.
Hang on, I need time. Has he just done this?
Yep.
How long?
There's just a little floating water elemental just sitting on the ground under some trees around you. It's
shit. How long does that stay there for?
Do it, E3, do it.
Hang on, I gotta look at the spell. It will last for up to 1 hour.
Okay.
I can keep it for a fair amount of time.
Give me 20 minutes, and then Ithri's going to sit down and start meditating.
Wait, what? Ithri, you can't.
20
Shush.
minutes.
I need. Give
Like,
me
the
some
sound
time.
fades as you begin to meditate.
I want to fight the water.
It's just like a human-sized little whirlpool of water just sitting on the ground.
Cute.
What am I supposed to tell the elemental? Respecting my time. Okay, you're meditating. Is there anything in particular you want to do with this?
Just doing Ithri's regular meditation.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Say,
unless
sup, Puck?
unless someone no, he's not trying to talk to anyone. Unless Puck turns up, he's just gonna actually meditate for 20 minutes and then get up and be like,
Actually, no, Puck doesn't turn up.
okay. What do you want me to fight this with? Hang on.
Well, whatever you need to do to call upon your
Ithri's gonna,
wild
like,
magic.
Weapons.
Shall I- Shall I stick it on you? Keep in mind, should it get too badly, I can dispel it, but it
No.
may be...
Don't.
No? Okay.
Go.
I would like to watch, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like this is
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
definitely just like formed a circle.
Can't believe I'm
Burn
doing
says
this.
something in a language I don't think any of you speak.
What language?
Aquan.
Dang it, I speak primordial. Which is
Okay, Primordial is a compilation of the 4, so like you can kind of pick out a little bit from it. Why are my music not working? A lot of my songs are just dead in the water.
I heard that one.
Oh, you did?
I did.
It says
Okay.
it's now playing currently nothing.
It's just for me then that it's not working. Weird. Okay.
There we go.
So this water elemental begins to surge towards you, E3. Are you going to let it have the first hit, or are you going to take a swing, or what
No,
are you
I'm
going to
going
do?
to let it have the first hit.
Okay. It slams into you. For does a 12 hit you?
No.
Probably not.
And E3's not going to rage until that actually hits.
Okay. It crashes into you. Your turn. You pass. It once again just brings a watery fist down on you. 18 to hit.
Needs a
Still
20 to hit. Hi, Cat. Have you come to watch as well?
Okay. It's going to use Whelm. It moves onto your space, and you need to make a strength saving throw. I assume you guys can hear some music. I can't.
I
hearing
can't
nothing. It's just
actually.
dead.
Let me restart that for.
I think it's borked for me.
Can that? No. Yeah. Let me restart for.
I'll just have to imagine what it might
viewers.
sound like.
Sorry, doing two things at once. Strength saving throw,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not raging, so I don't get advantage. But it's still a 25.
Okay. Let's see. It is not for half damage. Okay. So yeah, it tries to catch you in its vortex, and you just like spit water out, get out of it. It's going to try to slam you again. Oh, finally, 21.
Okay, that hits.
It did finally hit you. And like just prior to this, Burn starting to get a little like perplexed, gave it some kind of a command in Aquan. That's going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I will take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
This time, like its watery arm just reaches out and blasts you full in the face. And if you've ever been like shot with a super soaker in the face, it kind of sucks.
It does kind of suck. Hang on, I've lost. I don't have a token. Let me do it on here, so it won't be
need a token?
updated on. No, it just won't be updated on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
That's
fine. That's fine.
Oh no. Then E3 is gonna do his traditional. I
Here we go.
don't know why that one sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And,
But
like just
it's-
prior to this, Burn's like nothing's happening.
It's also,
is he
like-
drunk.
Less enthusiastic than normal because this is forced. But I've surged, so let me know what happens.
Okay. Shadowy tendrils lash around you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet has to make a con save or take 12 necrotic damage, and then you would gain 12 temporary hit points.
Both the elemental and burn.
Okay.
Nice.
What's your DC?
14.
Okay. Burn made his save.
Yeah, good.
The elemental very much did not.
So I gain 12 temporary hit points.
Burn is like mid-sentence. Is he drunk or something? And suddenly shadowy tendrils just burst from E3, stretching outward like octopus tentacles. One of them reaches for Burn, who like steps back very quickly, while the other just engulfs the water elemental, squeezing it, and you see like blood flowing out of the water elemental through the tendril back into E3. Oh. Cue the Alan Grant Jurassic Park taking his sunglasses off and are you attacking the water elemental?
I will use my new. Hang on, I've broken it. I will use my new Warhammer, and I will take 2 attacks recklessly. Actually,
Okay.
I didn't say recklessly quick enough. So the first one's 20 to hit.
That will hit.
which is I rolled a 1, so that's 9 damage. Bludgeoning.
Wham! Your hammer goes right through the water elemental.
Let's do a reckless. That's also 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Kick his ass!
15 damage, and he's just. I think Ithri's almost doing a helicopter because this is just water as far as he can tell.
Mhm.
He's just
Yeah. The
this
water
kind of
elemental
thing.
seems completely taken aback.
Yeah.
It is, and as the second hammer swings through it, like the whole thing just erupts, like you just broke a water balloon, and all the water splashes on the ground, leaving nothing but puddles
Nice.
in the mud. And Burn is just kind of staring. Okay, that's wild magic.
Ithri's just gonna keep attacking this thing until.
Yeah, I assume. Like it's defeated. It can barely hit you, so there's no threat here. Not really.
And then
As you're
he's
doing
probably,
this,
Ithri's
like,
probably
Burn is just studying you, watching,
probably turns to Burn like ready to fight at the end once the water
dripping
elemental's
wet
done.
too.
Yeah.
Absolutely soaked. Unbelievable. You are no sorcerer, no warlock. I'd bet my life on it, but this is no divine magic. This is arcane. The shadowy tendrils just.
Nice. Beat him up.
Ithri, are you all right?
Yeah.
It's very dry. Unbelievable. Wild magic. For sure. How long have you had this gift? How did you come by this?
Well, it could have been a god,
No.
but something you said makes me think it wasn't. Although-
You don't just get given something like this. You are born with it, or I mean, you cultivate it, which you clearly have not, or you're born with it.
It started in the moat house.
There must have been a triggering event that awakened it within you. Perhaps a push.
Yeah, I think there was.
Interesting. I would very much enjoy doing further research on this, but I suppose now is not the time.
Baby,
Thank you.
Maybelline.
Thank you.
Ever been to Lingby?
I cannot say that I have.
This might need a trip home.
Indeed.
Going up north?
No, we're going to get a good night's rest and then.
There's another rumble of thunder, and the rain is now coming down quite hard, by the
To
way.
go free that prisoner.
Yes.
We
Yes.
promised.
Well, perhaps we should get inside and enjoy the rest of our leisure, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. And together, you guys return to the Waterside Hostel. You're able to enjoy dinner, drinks, a little camaraderie. I'm assuming you're not going to be staying at the hostel.
Why not?
Hopefully won't be.
No? Okay.
Okay.
I will say bye to Dracon, though.
Okay. Do you want to play that out? You go.
Mm,
You can see.
I already robbed them, so don't worry about it.
Wow.
I have a list of all the stuff I was talking to crap about it, so.
This is a lot more pressure than I thought there was.
Yeah, that's why I choked. I was like, I don't know what to say suddenly. Oh, shit.
It's hard.
Junko won't even like sit down on the bed. She'll just make sure he's like not overheating or too cold or whatever it may be. You're gonna have to come back, Dracon. Sooner the better. But I guess this is goodbye for now. And Junko will do something her culture isn't used to doing ever. She's gonna lean over and kiss him on the forehead.
Oh.
There's just a hint of color in his unconscious cheeks.
He's blushing.
Hope to see you as yourself again. Take care. And that's it.
Okay.
Junko's official first goodbye that doesn't involve killing.
Oh,
I mean,
character development.
You're the only one in the room. There's still time.
Imagine it. Yeah, you can do it.
No.
Anyone else? Is there anything else?
Cora, did you want to? Are you going to say anything? No.
Oh.
Okay. Do you want me to say anything for you?
Ding dong.
I'm so sorry. I don't.
Timed.
That's Dracon. He's back.
Sorry. Yeah. Do you want me to say anything or?
No. I'll talk to him when he gets back.
Sure. Okay. Ithri will go up to the room on his own.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to stand in the room. First thing he's going to do is a magic awareness.
Any magic items that Dracon has left on him would be evident to you.
Anything unusual or unexpected? Yeah.
It seems like the entire room is enchanted with some kind of abjuration.
Okay. Just going to presume that was burn. I'm pretty sure that pretty sure that this is too late, but this was supposed to be for you. Ithri will put his hand on his chest and use his last bolstering magic. I don't know that it would even work, but...
Give Dracon a spell slot? That's a D6, right?
It will either give him a spell slot, which was what it was intended for. Yeah, actually, let's try and do that. Half a D6.
I got a 5 on the D6.
So
3?
A level 3 spell slot back.
He used one of those. He needed that.
He
used
used
2 of those.
2, so he has 1 now that's used. Nice.
I think you'd probably find it quite funny that that arrived late. Fuck, and then it'll just turn and walk off.
Okay. As you guys say your farewells to Byrne and Kaylee and depart the Waterside Hostel. Find it's night outside, balmy, raining. So we're going to end for tonight. Thank you, everyone who stuck around for watching. We will be live again with more of this next weekend, next Sunday, same time, same. You know the drill. You can find more of this campaign and others on our YouTube channel. If you happen to see Kreptic out there in the wild. You respect that guy.
Give him a creepy laugh from us.
Yeah, give him a creepy laugh from all of us.
Yeah.
Damn right. And also maybe be like, yo, what the fuck was up with you and that Nihilomancy, dude?
Yeah, ask him what's up, man. Ask him what's up. We would love to know.
Yeah.
Right? Well, take care. We'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.
Bye.